a word about Kai Havertz, who played well on Monday night. Where do you think his best position is, and how much potential do you see there?
I think that we are pretty, from my opinion right now and today, this is pretty much maybe his best position, between a 9 and a 10, and have the freedom to drop and to move fluid between the two positions and to shift positions between a 10 and 9. I feel him very confident in high positions. I like to have him in high positions. I don't want to have him behind the ball. I want to have him high up the pitch. And he feels comfortable in the back of opponents. He feels comfortable in between the lines, in narrow pockets in between the lines. So this is pretty much it. If it's like a 9 when he starts all his actions from the very center of the pitch, or if it's maybe a more a half position, like between a 10 and 9, and between a winger and a 10 and a 9. This is pretty much the space where he can feel comfortable and where he can be decisive for us.
I think, how do you see Havertz? Do you see him as a 9, a half 9, or a rotate? No 9.
I'm still not sure.
Yeah.
I see a kind of a bit of Dennis Bergkamp, Robin van Persie, Berbatov kind of player.
Yeah.
He can play in the half position, I think, because he has good runs, but he is also feels free from the 9, and creates overloads to one side, and he arrives in the
He's prepared to go out here, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
And here.
Yes.
And then arrive in the box.
Not always an advantage, but he has a good timing for it.
I think, would we say that's how he played for Leverkusen? Right. When I saw him play there, I thought he played right up the top.
Position, yeah.
He played many games at the top when he was scoring them goals.
And I was like, when I watched him in Leverkusen, did not know that I once will coach him, but when I was in Paris, and we watched, of course, Leverkusen because they had an interesting squad, and especially also for him, and they made him play as a 9. Yeah. Was very interesting, and was like I said, I remember when I watched like I think cup final or something against Bayern with my staff, and said like this could be a good role for him.
Yeah, good position.
Let's see.
He's come on fire now. He's obviously, for whatever reasons, we won't go down that road, but here he is there again. He's an assister, and now he's beginning to finish. I mean, there's Mount, who I think has been sensational for you as well. But for me, he looks like he's almost like a target man. You can play him as a little bit of a target, but he's actually...
But like you see, he's used to play from the half field, which makes him very fluid.
Well, have you seen one of the tweets that Chelsea have put out, talking about how many passes they made last night?
Well, the pass masters,
I didn't know having doing loads of passes meant you scored lots of goals. Obviously, it doesn't. It's a weird stat to put out. Is that what they wanted? Is that the game plan? Is that they get a manager on who can keep the ball and make loads of passes that actually they're not going forward? And I think that's where a lot of people will talk about Saudi ball, about with Jorginho in there and the sort of football you played. His first pass yesterday, as soon as they kicked off, was a backward pass to the right full-back. And that carried on most of the game. Now, he's going to be ruthless. I think we've seen that, because when you look at Chelsea, their best players this season, you would say Zuma's been one of their best players. You would say Mount's been one of their best players. You would say James has been up there, one of their best. Pulisic, when he's been fit, has been impressive. So you would say they've probably been their best players. All of them yesterday on the bench. All of them. Which was a strange timing. And then even with Tammy, I know it was against lower league opposition, but it's got a hat-trick. You would think as a striker, if you start scoring goals and you score a hat-trick, it's a good time to play the next game. And then he made that change as well, so that was strange.
Well, I think that all those, including Vernon, who weren't impressed that Mason Mount was out of the team, or out of the starting lineup, were proved right, because he came on and you could easily argue he had more impact in those few minutes he was on the pitch than anybody else. You could make a case for him. I actually thought they were going to give him man of the match.
It would have been good if they did.
Oh, they should have.
Well, Havertz had a stinker.
Shocker, yeah.
Absolute stinker. It's almost like he doesn't know where to go. It's almost like he's lost in the position he's in. So they need to find out exactly where his best position is and put him there and see if that works. That'd be an idea. because he's obviously someone who can't just float around in playing different positions. Stick him where he wants to be and give him a run, and if he ain't good enough then, get rid.
Well, but what did he learn from that? And I'm not sure there is anything he learned from that game last night, other than, Mason Mount's actually probably better than I thought he was.
Well, they can keep the ball. I think...
but Wolves let him have the ball sat deep. Anybody can keep the ball against
that's
a
what
team
I'm trying
like
to say to you there. But he knows now he's got players that can keep the ball and they can pass it. There's no problem there. I think the problem they've had this year is the creativity and defending from set pieces. Now, did they look better defensively? I would say, yeah, they looked all right defensively. Do the players need to wake up and realise he's not going to... He's not going to just sit there and do nothing. He's going to make things happen. I mean, even as far as Chilwell, when he took Chilwell off and subbed him for Pulisic, I mean, it shocked Chilwell, didn't it? He went, what, me? For him? So he's going to make decisions that probably the players might question. But if he gets the results, nobody's going to be bothered.
Hi, Thomas. Thanks for your time. You said great news that N'Golo Kante's fit. You spoke briefly last night about how excited you are to work with him. Where do you see his best position? Because obviously he's played in loads of different roles in midfield, and you seem to fulfil them all well. But where do you think you best?
I think he's the strongest on the double six in the center, in the heart of the game. Gives him a little bit more freedom than he plays a single six. What he can do, but I like he's for me not his strength is not to be the to care. Turn it around. For me, he's a double six because we can use his energy and we can use his range, his volume in his game, his ability to recuperate and recover balls everywhere on the pitch. For me, he's a guy who is a big helper for everybody, with a big potential, with a mentality of a helper, of a water carrier, but at the same time a world-class player who played a crucial role in the World Cup win for France, and that's why it's super important to have him. And for me, the double six is the best role for him, because it gives him a bit more freedom than he plays the single six, which demands a bit more discipline on the position and maybe cuts his wing a little bit, but I'm sure he could also play there.
In terms of that wide or false nine, as we talked about, where do you think you're going to be playing most at Chelsea? Where would you like to play most?
As you know, my position is mainly as a winger.
I think he should play in the last line, or in between the defensive lines, to drive towards the last line or run through the last line, and in this free role as a number 9 and dropping into half spaces.
As you know, my position is mainly as a winger. Then going to City, living the dream, and then now coming back to London as I know exactly what I want from my life and football. So it's such a lot of quality that there are many spaces to use for him. He can play, of course, from the wing. He comes from the wing and is used to play there. He was very dangerous and had an offside goal in the big chance now from the number 9 position, which was a bit a more free role for him to play, and I liked it a lot. And but some of the times I enjoy floating about and getting on the ball, but I always judge myself on how effective I am on the game, so it depends where I'm going to be most effective. At the moment, last game against Everton, played from the false 9 position, and again, I'll be most happy where I can be effective and help my team.
When you get given a collection of stars, Arsene, do you pick a team or pick a way of playing and pick a system, so what you have, or do you make them play the way you want them to play?
It depends. If you arrive and you have already the players there.
Do you shoehorn players into positions where they're not comfortable?
I think the first quality for manager is to put the players in a position where he's comfortable, where he can meet his needs, you know, and express his talent. I think the first quality for manager is to put the players in a position where he's comfortable, where he can meet his needs, you know, and express his talent. And that's why a manager normally is a guy who observes well and detects the strong points of the players.
Hi Thomas, just a word about Kai Havertz, who played well on Monday night. Where do you think his best position?
Thomas, good evening. I just wonder if you could give us your summation of that performance, please. It looked quite disjointed from here. You look very frustrated, and you seem actually quite angry.
Of course, I'm angry on myself. I'm angry on our performance. This is a huge underperformance from all of us. It's not precise enough. It's not clinical enough. It's not aggressive enough on the ball. It's not determined enough. It's not enough individually. It's not enough as a team. And that's why we lose this game today.
Hi, Thomas. In terms of the attacking play, etc., and just the way the team is gelling, it seems a real lack of confidence. Is this stemming back from pre-season? Pre-season didn't go perfectly for you, and also, how many players would you say are playing at the top of their game right now?
Sorry, how many players?
How many players are playing at the top of their game right now, would you say?
Not a lot at the moment. Not a lot at the moment. It's on me to find solution and to find the reason why, but it's obviously that we underperform individually. I don't really know where this performance today comes from. For me, it's a lack of determination, even a lack of determination, hunger, a lack of intensity, repetitive intensity, a lack of determination to win duels, and to actually do the things on the highest level, on the toughest level. And you cannot expect to win games, and not in Premier League and not in Champions League. It's the two toughest competitions then you can play in. And we are clearly not where we want to be.
Hi Thomas, you said after the Southampton game you were quite critical of the team, that they needed to toughen up. Tonight you seem you're blaming yourself a bit more. I just wondered what more you felt.
It's not about blaming. It's not about blaming. I know that you play this game, and after Southampton you tell them I'm blaming. So I'm not blaming. I'm describing. I'm trying to answer your questions. I'm trying to describe. You ask me about my feelings. I'm not blaming. I'm not blaming nobody. It's just a reality of today's game. I'm always part of it. I'm part of it when we win. I'm part of it when we lose. This never changes.
As well, where this night I think this was your 100th game in charge of Chelsea, and I wondered where this night ranked, really.
I don't have a ranking for these things. I don't have a ranking for these things. I just know that I need time to digest it and find solutions.
Yeah. Did the surprise you in any way?
No. Did not. We expected what we got, and I think we got what we got. I think it's a bit the story of the last games, that we start okay, 15-20 minutes. We lack determination, precision. Maybe even we lack the smell of blood. I think at halftime we had the same amount of shots than Dinamo. I cannot understand this, because we had an amount of deliveries and we had an amount of spaces and an amount of ball wins that should by far enough to have far more attempts on target, but we did not. We conceded a goal with two players in a counter-attack. Never happened before. I don't understand why it happened today. It's clearly my job to analyze it, so this is my analyzing from the sideline, and it will continue, because of course we need to be much better. It's like you said,
We are not finished. We are not happy with our results. We are not happy with the way we play in general. But I thought we are on a good way. I thought we have. I'm a bit surprised by this performance today.
You've been very honest about what went wrong on the pitch, but your very first words were you were angry with yourself. I just wonder, why are you angry with yourself?
Because I didn't see it coming. So obviously I was in the wrong movie. I mean, I did not see that coming. I thought that the last game helped us. I thought we showed a reaction in a very difficult moment against West Ham. Showed a reaction, got a result. We're lucky in the moments where you maybe need a bit of luck in the situation we were in, and had good training sessions. I thought the team is prepared. I thought we know what this is all about. I didn't see it coming. That's why I'm angry on myself.
Thomas, it's obviously a very difficult balance. You've been quite critical of the players after some games, but you've got to keep them with you. I mean, how do you kind of strike that kind of the right note to do it?
That you say, like, I was so super critical. I said we need to toughen up in set pieces and in challenges. This is, for me, not super critical. I mean, you ask me a question, I give you an answer, then it depends a little bit what you make of it. I don't think that you lose a player. If you lose with Chelsea and Southampton the way we lost, with a set piece and with a goal against 7, 8, 9 players in defense, of course you need to toughen up. It's simply a reality. I don't see that this is a big issue. Like I said, I think that I use the word "we" a lot, and this word includes me. So I cannot see a point where I lose a team when I answer your questions.
Okay, we can do 2 more, and that's the end at the back.
Okay, I have 2 small questions. First, did you underestimate maybe Dinamo a little bit?
Me personally, not. If we did, we have a huge problem. Honestly, then we have a huge problem if we did.
Okay, and the second, how would you comment on atmosphere?
I think it would be a much better atmosphere if we had all tribunes full. So this is a bit of it is what it is. But of course we know that the crowd is emotional and the crowd is loud and they did their very best. But the atmosphere today was no key in making us underperform. It was good atmosphere, but I think the disadvantage is huge for the home team in one stand completely closed. So it's actually an advantage for us, and we let it pass.
Hi Thomas, thank you. After the Wolves game, I believe it was last season, you cancelled the day off. You called everybody in and had the big meeting. Are we at that point again? Are you considering that it's time to get everybody in again for a big discussion at the training ground and a frank exchange?
There is no day off the next days, don't worry.
Maybe Thursday. Obviously you're flying back overnight. And
there's no day off in the planning, and there cannot be a day off at the moment.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Today's performance was
shocking.
Yeah, I mean,
come on. Listen, I know you work for Chelsea. I know they're your team. You don't want to pick your team up. Come on, mate. Stop. Don't sit on the fence. They're absolute disgrace.
We were dreadful.
The money you spent.
We were. Yeah, look. Today's performance, right? If this was Abramovic in charge now, the rhetoric would be he's going to lose his job, he's going to struggle, and that rhetoric will continue because it's Chelsea. But I don't know what the owner's like, Bowley. We don't know how they're going to run the company, right? So as is. But forget that for the time being. Let's just talk about tonight's performance. Substandard, nowhere near good enough, nowhere near it, a mile away from it, all over the pitch. The goal we conceded, really dreadful, really dreadful. I mean, look, let's give them some credit. If you ever want to see a team play how to play a 5-4-1 when you go 1 up, they would. We could be here till now, and this time tomorrow, we're never going to score. Lack of creativity, lack of genuine belief, lack of genuine idea, know-how. It was dull. It was uninspiring. It was a really, really, really tough watch. Really tough watch. And it's hard to watch that group of players, that talented group of players, look like that they are underperforming. They're underperforming, and
hello. Hey guys.
This is a big surprise for everybody, right? A big surprise. Just woke up and then boom. This is the statement that I see from Chelsea Football Club. Todd Boehly apparently pulled the trigger. So this is the way it is, people. So there is a official Chelsea. Oh my goodness! I don't even know where to start. I'm shaking right now. Okay, so we're gonna probably discover together what is happening, people. Oh my goodness! So this is Chelsea here. Let's go to Chelsea. See? Even my website is not even working. There we go. There we go, people. So, Chelsea Football Club part company with Thomas Tuchel. He's been sacked by Todd Boehly immediately. Oh my goodness me. I don't know. Like, I'm discovering. I was preparing for the show and all of a sudden, boom. I saw this. Like, I didn't even know. I'm just discovering with you like few seconds ago. I don't know. So this is what Chelsea Football Club said. Chelsea Football Club has today parted company with head coach Thomas Tuchel. On behalf of everyone at Chelsea Football Club, the club would like to place on the record its gratitude to Thomas and his staff for all their effort during their time with Chelsea Football Club. Thomas will highly have a place in Chelsea's history after winning the Champions League and the Super Cup and the Club World Cup in his time here. As the new ownership group reaches 100 days since taking over the Chelsea club, and as it continues its hard work to take the club forward, the new owners believe it is the right time to make this transition. Chelsea coaching staff will take charge of the team for training and the preparation of our upcoming matches as the club moves swiftly to appoint a new head coach. There will be no further comment until a new head coach appointment is made. Oh my Lord, I am discovering this with you people. This is shocking for me. This is shocking for me. I didn't know that. I didn't plan that. I was preparing for my show, the pre-game show, putting together something, and then all of a sudden, boom. So I had to come here and give people the opportunity to talk. I don't know where to start, people. I don't know where to start this one. I'm not happy. First of all, everybody knows that I'm not happy about what is happening at Chelsea, but it's not the reason why we should sack somebody immediately. I've been clear. I don't sugarcoat people when it's bad, it's good. I've been saying all this time to take egos away and try to change the formation, the system, put players in their natural position and all that. I was critical toward Thomas Tuchel, but I wanted to see this time long-term project with one manager. But it looks like Todd Boehly is too much money involved on this one to just watch the situation like that. I think they are trying now to make a huge statement. So I don't know, people. You come here, you talk to me, talk to us. Let us know what you feel, because I don't know even how I feel right now. I'm gonna put the link here open for everybody to try. Come here and talk to us, because I don't know what is happening. I don't get it. So let me fix my. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, It is what it is, people. Thomas Tuchel been sacked by Chelsea Football Club, as you can tell. And I don't know. I'm all over the place now. I don't know what to say. I don't know where to go. This is very, very confusing. And yeah, everybody can... Oh my goodness me. I have nothing to say. It was so disappointing yesterday, but in the same time I said we need now to put everything together and go beat Fulham, and all of a sudden this morning he's gone. Interesting, my people. Let me... Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness. And his press conference after the game yesterday didn't even help though, because he said he doesn't know, and then such and such. A lot of questions. A lot of questions. Oh my goodness. So listen, I put a poll early on if he deserved a new contract, but now it's too late because he's been sacked. So I'm going to end the poll. People say no. 53% of people say that no, he doesn't deserve a new contract. And now that poll is almost useless. It's almost useless, people. So I'm discovering this with you, and oh my goodness me. Let me go and read some of the comments here. But listen, first of all, I wanted to say thank you so much for Thomas Tuchel, because of the Champions League and all that. But this is what we've been doing over the years. We sack a manager, we get the bounce, we win trophies, and after 18 months we sack them. Exactly the same way Roman Abramovic was doing, you know. Yes, using that momentum. I wanted to see a long-term project and not always the same old, but it is what it is. It's just getting worse, and the person that will pay the price first is gonna be the coach. So can't really blame anybody, but I don't know. I am still in shock right now. I'm still in big shock. So internet is going crazy at the moment. So look, people say, what? Madness. What? People are asking themselves, nah, this doesn't sit right with me. We don't care, according to some people. Yes, what the F, what? Many questions from people here. Tony, your first impression. Thomas Tuchel being sacked. Tony, unmute yourself.
This is madness.
Tony, unmute yourself.
This is madness.
You have a lot of echoes.
Yeah, it's okay. They have switched it off. I expected this guy to be the future because we've worked so much to get his signings. It's madness to fire him at this point. What happens to the next coach you get? Now he starts buying his own players. He says these ones are not good enough for him.
Yeah, well, why? Yeah, that is a good point. Why give him that kind of money? And he made those signings that probably the next manager don't want. Why didn't you hire first like a director of football to take care of business? Now we're gonna end up by a lot of dead wood, probably.
Exactly. This is bad. This is bad for the club because it looks like this club is going to be on a down spiral for a very long time until we get a stable manager. Because I'm very sure the next manager we get will not want Cucurella, will not want the signings he's made. He definitely wants
Aubameyang, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, Armando
So
Broja was there. I don't know. This is they're just, I don't know. They are mad really, because
although I think there was a fallout in the dressing room, because the way he spoke after
the game, right?
The game, it looked like he was not on the same level with the players. Like the players didn't want him, the players didn't want to play for him.
Yeah.
Exactly. It felt that's how it felt.
Yeah.
But it's really madness. I didn't think he would go away. I thought he'd probably stay until the end of the season to see what he was trying to do. But this is just poor management. I don't think this is right. This is not right. I don't like the way he's stubborn with his back three. I think he should transition and he should adapt to the players he has. Playing ZH at the left back, that was stupid. I don't think that ZH will do anything on that side. So he should transition and he should adapt with the players he has. He shouldn't be stubborn with the formation, stubborn with playing the same players every day. Because I don't know why we signed Chukwuemeka. Why did we sign him? Is he to stay at the trophy room? Because he doesn't even on the bench. Why did we sign these players?
We're gonna have time to talk about that. Let me just hear from other brothers. Just give your first impression. Don't talk for 10 minutes, because so many people are waiting here in the room. You give your first impression. We move to the next one because many people want to talk now. Mr. Great, what's your first impression? Thomas Tuchel being sacked.
Yeah, he deserved it.
Go.
He deserved it because...
Yeah.
Okay, he deserved it because when you have a coach that is not ready, that you met some player in the team. I think the time we had this kind of problem is Villaboas, that he met the likes of William in the team, and he just decided to bring his own player, trying to rear some kind of small player. And we have this same problem too against Lampard too. If you have a coach that is stubborn to one formation, that is playing most of all his first 11 out of position, this is what we end it. And I said this to you yesterday before we even conclude the match. I said, if Tuchel draw this match or lose this match, I expect Boli to print out his sack letter immediately. And that's why I've been insisting when we were signing in the market that like Boli shouldn't sign anyone, too much player for Tuchel. Because I know Tuchel will bring in some players and expect them, we expect to bring in some players like he wants a versatile player that can play every wing. If you can imagine in his interview, he was asked question like, okay, about Zakaria. Tuchel is talking nonsense. Like he can play a wing back, he can play a centre back, he can play. Do you want this guy to go all the way from midfield to a centre back or a wing back?
Okay, so yeah, people. Mr. Great was expecting that because he said he'd been repeating that. So we're gonna move. Kenneth, your first impression. We have time to discuss. Don't take 10 minutes. We have to move. Let's go. Introduce yourself. Unmute yourself. Kenneth. Kenneth.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Yesterday, after you left, it was left with DJ and then Anthony and I. And I was telling them yesterday that there's something fictitious going on between, even maybe within the players or between the players and the coach.
Yeah, he lost the dressing room for sure. Like nobody wanted to play for him.
Yeah. So I wasn't surprised when I saw this, even though it's sad though, but I wasn't surprised.
Okay, so Mr. Kenneth is not surprised. Yeah, I see many people, many comment on social media. Some people are not surprised. Nini FC and all my friends there on social media, they are not surprised. We're gonna talk even about the replacement and all that. I just wanna hear from people, just immediately, just your immediate reaction about the situation. So Tony, do you think he lost the dressing room?
Yeah, for sure. He must have lost the dressing room because the way he spoke, he gave out a lot on his press after the game. He said he didn't know what to do anymore. It's like he was out of ideas. Yeah, it's like he had tried everything. He had tried everything, and he looked like a pastor who is lost completely. So for me, I think he lost the dressing room. Those players felt they
You
were
have an
away.
issue with your microphone. First of all, it was a lot of background noise. Now it's like you're cutting. We can't hear you properly.
Let me fix it. Okay.
Yeah, or you can just take yourself out of the stream and come back. Now we're gonna continue with Mr. Great. So Mr. Tony, take yourself out and come back. Fix your issue. People need to hear your reaction. All right. Let's go, Mr. Great. Now you can continue. Now, giving your.
You see, the moment I will tell you the moment Tuchel lost the dressing room. The moment Tuchel lost the dressing room is the moment he starts complaining about players that you know that he used out of their positions.
Yeah, he started. Let me make sure that people understand on YouTube that he started kind of throwing everybody under the bus. It looks like he's blaming everybody but himself. Yesterday he said that he was surprised by the result. Yesterday he said that it wasn't me.
He said he never see what we played coming.
Yeah, he didn't say that coming, but everybody could see it. Everybody could see
himself.
It. Yeah.
See how he implicates himself. Like as an head coach, you are coming out. You are the one that arranged the team. You make that selection, and you are coming out. Even when I see the selection, I see Mount and Kovacic beside themselves. I'm just like, what is this man doing? I don't expect Aubameyang to start. I expect the likes of Broja to start. This man, we are just buying the likes of Chukwuemeka. Those boys will sit on the bench. If this man remain our coach for the rest of the season, those boys will sit on the bench they won't have 20 appearances. They will only be having 15, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, 3 minutes to go in a match.
That was mad, Mr. Kenneth.
And why did you bring them in? This is wasting of money. This money should have been piled up. When you asked me about Fofana the other day, I said I don't want us to get Fofana anymore. Because if we are getting Fofana for more than 60 million, it will be a big issue on Fofana. Because he can't deal with that pressure. And you can see that now. That boy can't deal with that pressure. That money is too much for him to deal with that kind of pressure. Fofana is not playing up to 70 million that we bought him. Even at Leicester.
So you're making a point. Let me clarify here. We have time for that for you. We're gonna give you as much time.
Morning, you can see that I've been saying that for the past 1 week. This morning, I'm not surprised at all. I'm expecting that. That's why I said yesterday. That's why I said yesterday that if we draw this match or lose this match, I expect Todd Boehly to print out his sack letter because he was on the pitch looking at everything. Every of our game, the man is always present. Playing Zagreb without a shot on target. Tuchel have been coaching us for the past 1.5 season. He doesn't have his own first 11. Falling out with players.
My friend, like I said, we have time for you. Let me just structure the show. We're going to come back to you. There are certain names who are circulating already. Mauricio Pochettino and also Paul Mitchell for the director of football. And also Graham Potter from Brighton. But I don't really want to focus on replacement right now. This has been a shocking thing for me. Listen, I went live. I didn't know anything. I was discovering literally with all of you guys. Like all of a sudden, he was sacked. So I'm still in shock right now. Let's not focus on Mauricio Pochettino or Graham Potter or whatever people are gonna throw out there. I wanna hear from another brother from another team his perspective on Thomas Tuchel being sacked. Herbert, talk to me.
Okay, I didn't even know that. I was just joining your stream, and the moment you said he has been sacked, I went on Twitter and I'm seeing David Ornstein's tweet that he's like Chelsea have parted ways. I mean, that is shocking. I can't believe that Chelsea would do that. I mean, look, I was discussing with you when you bought, I think it was Fofana. After that, I was asking you, like, how much time would you think Chelsea will give? And rightly so, you said that.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, and rightly so, you said, like, I am willing to give Tuchel 3 years irrespective of the results because I want to see a manager, who has
long term
won you the Champions League. Exactly, long term. That was your choice, and I think it was a fair call. But to spend like 200 million after him and to sack him just so quickly, I don't know, man.
That's
just
the
looks,
problem. Also, you really nailed it right there because I don't understand all those players, all those expensive
That's my
players.
Question.
Huh?
So whose decision is it?
Todd
is it
Bowley.
the clubs or Bowley's?
Well,
Bowley. I mean, this guy
represent
was...
the club. Bowley represent the club. So listen, why are you gonna give him that kind of money? He bought expensive players that we probably didn't need immediately. We could have coped with Levi Colwill. We could have coped with Loki here and there. Try to see until January. Director of football is there, and then try to build something with somebody who will be there for a long time.
I think
now we could end up by dead wood. What do you think?
I think what has happened is I don't think the club has sacked him because like logically it doesn't make sense. But what has happened is what happened with Scott Parker. After he got sacked at Bournemouth, there were many rumors that he was blaming the club for not investing in players, and everyone can understand why Bournemouth will lose. Like they played Arsenal, Man City and Liverpool in the first 4 games. So you can't sack him on basis of result. I think something has gone behind the closed doors.
And you can tell even the frustration in the media immediately throwing everybody under the bus. So I completely understand. Mr. Joe, CFC. Joe, unmute yourself. Go.
Hello. Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, good morning. What do you have to say? Your first impression. We have many people waiting. Yeah.
I am very, very shocked by the news. I have to check. I have to check if the news was legit or a false news. Again, on the other hand, if you watch Tuchel's reaction when we lose game, it's not professional as it should be.
Yeah.
Coming to the media, blaming the players and all that. Again, players do have, bad day in the office, do have, but it shouldn't. There are some things that
you're blaming everybody. So what do you do? Because you're the leader. You're supposed to motivate them. You're supposed to be there and create at least put them in their natural positions. The first thing that you do. Even I am skipping. I am going very quickly to other topics here, but the new manager or the new interim manager, the first thing to do is put players in their natural position. It doesn't have to take you to be whatever rocket scientist or somebody. Look at Ten Hag right now. Ten Hag, when he came, only 2 months or whatever in the job, you can see Sancho getting better. You can see Rashford playing from the position he feel more comfortable between the lines and counter. You use people's strength first of all, and the rest is going to be as a bonus. Yes, Raheem Sterling can be, let me finish. Raheem Sterling can be a false 9 or whatever. You can play him as a goalkeeper. Okay. But first of all, the basics in every organization is to let somebody do what he feel comfortable doing, what he studied to do his entire life. You don't come and improvise a position to somebody because you think it's going to work for that person. So the first thing to do, anybody that will be there, is to put people in their natural positions. Oh my Lord, I am shocked. I discovered this together with you.
Yeah, look, I mean, he's not been sacked. He has walked away. I mean, he's not got the sack, by the way. Because if you read the Chelsea website, they have said they have parted ways. So there is no such inclination.
That is a polite way.
Yeah, I think he has walked away.
No. I mean, that is a polite way.
So you think he has been sacked?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is a polite way in America
Yeah,
to say
totally. Even Lampard, we parted ways with Lampard, but we sacked him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part away just means sacking in America, or say, they can tell you to resign sometimes, but this time he didn't even resign. I think he was called in the box after the game yesterday and had a talk with Todd Boehly that, the dressing room, everybody is complaining. What about this? And then, it's a polite way to say you are sacked. Bro.
Okay, but let me ask you then.
I want to say something.
Has he walked? Has he walked?
Let Herbert finish. Yeah, Herbert. Yeah.
No, my question is like, okay, I get that diplomatic statement of they have parted ways, but do you think he has walked by himself?
No, for what? He said yesterday that it's up to me to find solutions. We're gonna find solution. There is no day off. He said today they were going back to training, just like Ten Hag said after losing against, Brentford. He said everybody needs to come to So he was already planning training, but I think it just got to the point where Todd Boehly found out that nobody want to play for him anymore, and the person to pay the price for this kind of situation is the manager, because you're not gonna sack everybody in the team. 25 or 24 players, immediately you sack them. The target is gonna be the manager first, right? Yeah.
And I have a question, if I may ask.
Yes, go.
Tuchel has not made any player in Chelsea better than the way he has made them.
No, nobody improved. I have to be honest with that.
Nobody has improved. Look at this young guy, Chukwuemeka, that we bought with lots of money. We haven't used him once. Why did we buy him?
But the problem is, Chukwuemeka understand also his case. Chukwuemeka still young. It's still the beginning of the season. I'm not gonna get too much on Thomas Tuchel for Chukwuemeka, but I get your point that he doesn't really trust youth in general. Not Chelsea Academy only, but in general, he doesn't trust anybody.
People are coming to buy our young players. Other clubs
people
are
all over the world they just envy Chelsea Football Club. Callum Hudson-Odoi out, Ethan Ampadu out, Billy Gilmore out, everybody out. But we wanna spend
big money,
millions on buying
overpriced players.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I say something?
Yes. Very quickly.
I read one thing on I don't know if it is true, but I read one thing on the internet whereby some let's say like colleague for Todd Boehly take this guy out on a dinner as Piliqueta, and they asked him why. They asked him some questions like that, like why the team is going through maybe a striker problem, and why is it that most of the players like the likes of Lukaku that went away, the likes of Werner and the likes of Ziyech, why are they not performing? Meanwhile, where they are coming from, they are performing, and even under Lampard, Ziyech still played his best before he got injured, and Tuchel came in. They asked him all sorts of questions. I don't know if that is true. Yeah. I don't know if that is true, but I believe, and with what happened today, with what I'm seeing today, I believe there is more to all those kind of dinners that they are organizing within themselves.
Okay,
can I say something?
People, I have to leave. This is early morning where I am right now. I'm shocked. Let me sleep, but let me go back to sleep.
Okay, come back later, my friends.
Can I say something?
Yes, King, go.
Yes, here is the evening, so good evening, everyone.
Okay.
Yes, I just heard the news now, like 2-3 minutes ago, and I decided to join in.
Okay.
Now, when Chelsea played yesterday, when I saw the result, the first thing that came to my mind was that no matter how difficult an opponent is, under our previous manager, all these Dinamo, all these teams from Eastern Europe, maybe Croatia, Sweden, or Russian opponent in the Champions League, no matter how difficult they are, Chelsea must always win minimum 1-0.
Yes,
or 2-0. under Ancelotti, if they like, let them have 10 legs under one person. Chelsea must always win, minimum. Okay, so you played first match, you won by penalty with struggle. You played Leeds United, beat you 3-0. Southampton beat you. You won West Ham with a controversial result.
No, because of what
sorry, what did you say?
No, it was from somebody else. Continue, bro.
Okay.
Continue. Go
You
to
won
the
West Ham
point.
with a controversial result. Because of your carelessness, Tottenham, that should never have equalized 2-2. So we have played 6 matches in total this season. We have lost 3. We have won 2. In fact, to me, we have won only 1 because the West Ham one is just by
Controversial. Yeah.
Controversial. So out of 6 matches, we have conveniently won 1 with penalty. And in all these matches, we have conceded in all this. When has it happened in the history of Chelsea that every match we play, we will be conceding goals from Southampton? Southampton that we should be giving 5-0. Does it mean, now my question is, does it mean Lampard is better than Thomas? Because Lampard came in, he didn't have any opportunity to sign players. From Lampard came in this Reece James. From Lampard came in Mason Mount. From Lampard came in Tammy Abraham, that is doing wonders in AS Roma. From Lampard came in Fikayo. From Lampard came in what's the name of this guy? Even Billy Gilmore.
Yeah,
from
all
Lampard.
of them, even
all of them, and he never signed any player.
He promoted a lot of them.
Yes, he never signed any player, and yet he took us to FA Cup final. We progressed in the Champions League to the last 16 with good results. But beat Sevilla 5-0, beat this, beat that, beat this. We came second of the group. Then we were in the top 4. When we were in the top 4. Then or let's say top 6, without any signing. Then you came. You spent how many millions? Now, first of all, Thomas' problem started last season because of this Roman Abramovich. During Roman Abramovich problem days, we kept losing. He will blame it on the problems he was having. Now we this season started with all the players you have signed. No excuse. You are still losing. So does it mean Lampard is better? Because I hated Lampard. So does it mean Frank Lampard is now better than Thomas? I support this sack because if they don't sack him, we will play. What's it called? Who is our next match? Who is our next match?
Fulham.
Fulham. We will play Fulham. Either Fulham will draw us 1-1 or Fulham will win us 1-0. If we cannot beat Dinamo Zagreb, is it AC Milan you want to go and beat? Or Salzburg?
Okay. Mr. King, we're going to come back to you. We have enough time. Everybody will have as much time as you want. So sometimes just go straight to the point, and then we're going to come back to you so we can go around. So many people waiting in the chat. Mr. Felix, you have a lot of background noise. Every time I put you through, we can't even hear anything here. It's just disturbing the show. So disconnect yourself and come back and see if it's going to work, because I'm not going to put you through anymore. Drogba, legend. Can you talk now? Your first impression.
This is a great news. I'm happy we sacked Thomas Tuchel. Now, just some observations, right? Starting with a speculator. At a speculator's age, he no longer has the pace, right? Okay. Why should you start him in a very important game like this?
Well, he gave first of all, he gave him 2 years contract because he didn't wanna lose his leader, and then he's playing him. Yeah, go on. So as you don't start with the edge.
Okay. This is a very important game, right? And Thomas Tuchel, right? You're starting Mount, players that are not performing. What kind of message are you passing to other players that want to like?
Exactly, players that are not performing.
Right. Yeah, this but also before I forget, there's a context behind players not performing. People forget that Mount been played out of position for 2 years under Frank Lampard. He was 24/7 on social media. People complaining Mount is not a winger. change the position, change the system. You playing people out of position because of the hate people really have toward English players and especially Frank Lampard. It was emphasized as it was Lampard's fault. Now he been played in the same position that he's very uncomfortable, and people expect him to save the world every single thing. I understand they've been poor, you're right on that, but there is a reason why certain players are poor, because they can't cook. They are not allowed. It's always to the left, to the left, to the right, pass to the wing back cross the ball, hope that Raheem Sterling somehow is going to grow just like Michael Jordan and head it. He's a short guy. Why are you playing him in the middle of front three?
Even from our preseason, we have been poor from our preseason.
It's not just gonna work. So
Titi didn't take our preseason seriously. Our preseason, it was like somebody going to write an exam that never prepared very well.
Exactly.
Look at our preseason result. Look at Tottenham. Tottenham success now. It's not surprising. Look at their preseason.
So let me just answer to a few questions. So many people on YouTube here. Steve actually reminded me something. When everybody was crying for him to play players in their position, twist the system, people said I had an agenda. This is what I was trying to avoid. This is exactly what I was trying to avoid. Like in the community, you can't criticize somebody because you have an agenda. No, there's nothing wrong by saying, Thomas Tuchel, listen to me. Kai Havertz is poor. Try the young kid Armando Broja. That is not having an agenda, my friend. There is nothing to do with agenda. It's you telling the truth. Hello, let's try to play 4-3-3 against Charlotte FC. We don't have to play 5 at the back in preseason with Charlotte FC.
Club America.
Club America. Let's punish these teams because we have quality. Let's destroy them. And
then why did you sell Timo Werner? Even though Timo Werner does not score.
Even Timo Werner now
he has a lot of things he does in that team.
Exactly. Even Timo Werner
and Raheem Sterling
cook.
If you pair Timo Werner and Raheem Sterling in the front, even if Timo Werner does not score, it will make a lot of opportunity for Raheem Sterling to score. Look at our Champions League semi-final, the one we won, the semi-final against Real Madrid, the 2 legs. Timo Werner was the architect. Yes, he was missing chances, but he created chances for Havertz and the rest to score against Atletico and all that. He shouldn't have. So I agree, he might sell Lukaku. Yes, fine.
Yeah,
but
Lukaku
Timo Werner,
had
there
a
was
big
no
mouth.
need to sell him.
Lukaku is a case. He had a big mouth. I completely understand that. But the problem also is we didn't use him. Lukaku was the problem with Lukaku, he wasn't diplomatic and he went public. Mr. Musa,
yes,
we can hear you. Just quickly present yourself.
Hello everyone, how are we?
No, not. I don't know. I don't know the feeling. We lost yesterday. We just.
We are good. We are Chelsea. You understand? We are not here to babysit Thomas Tuchel. Let him go. Honestly, Thomas Tuchel would have scored Chelsea for the next 3-4 months. He would have seen us maybe in a 12 or 14 position. I'm telling you something.
Yes.
A manager that cannot take any advice, a manager that cannot listen to anyone.
Ego.
You talk about Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling is not a number 9.
He is not.
A number 9.
He's not.
But this guy was so selfish. I was lying down, very tired and sleepy. But when I heard the news, I wake up straight away. I start looking for you online. Let this guy go, man. Let him go. We can even bring Frank Lampard back to at least one
No. Don't touch any. No. We done. Yeah, listen. I don't want to see any legend. I don't want to see any.
No legend. Frank Lampard is not
it's
good.
done. It's
Even though
done.
Thomas Tuchel, Thomas Tuchel is good. It's not like it's not good. He just have some problems ever since last year when
I can't share. Men are good. I can't share. Man, you have so many talent on the Chelsea team.
So many of them. Unfortunately, we just got rid of.
I'm suspecting they might want to bring Rafael Benitez for short time.
What?
I'm suspecting.
Get out of here! Get this guy out! Get him out! Get him out! Rafa Benitez, are you kidding me? Get him out! Somebody, please. Let's not talk over each other, right? Let's allow people to talk. So first of all, Mr. King Francis, police are behind, in front of your door right now, waiting for you. Did you hear that? They are knocking your door for even mentioning Rafa Benitez. The police outside you. Okay, they're coming to get you. That is a crime.
I apologize.
No, that is a crime against humanity. So, Big Sam in.
So who do we bring now?
Big Sam.
No. Sam is worse.
Yeah. No, okay, so some people are leaving.
Who
Listen,
do we bring? Cannot
leave. Sorry. I'm gonna give you time. Let's hear from other fans' perspective. We have more from Manchester United. Your first impression, Mr. Thomas Tuchel sacked.
I'm just shocked, folks. I said this on your show, Hope, that I said he'll get sacked, and yeah, I said he was going to get sacked, and I said the next manager is going to be Mauricio Pochettino.
I'm not sure about Poch though. Poch is going to develop a lot of youngsters, we also need beautiful football development, but also winning trophies. You need the character to win trophies.
Jose Mourinho.
The thing with Poch,
I would prefer Jose Mourinho 100 times.
The thing with Pochettino is that it takes time for Pochettino. It takes time for Pochettino to succeed. He's a builder.
He's a builder. I watched him in my local team PSG. He wasn't that good, and people hated him over there. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna say I don't like Poch, but I'm not sure. For now, I'm gonna just limit myself there. I'm not sure about Poch. So yeah, that. Oh,
I'll prefer Mourinho to come back, though.
Go.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah,
I believe if Chelsea offered, Boli offered Chelsea job today, Mourinho will accept it with joy. Because he is one of us and he loves Chelsea. Secondly, if we want to take any interim manager, if we want to take any interim manager, we can just try to get the likes of this guy Pochettino, just to come in as an interim. But for him to come and build a team in Chelsea, that's a very wrong idea. I would rather give Chelsea to Jose Mourinho for Jose Mourinho to build.
Well, listen. You know also that Mourinho has a great project in Roma. He's happy there. He's building a team, and this season I'm sure they're gonna fight for Scudetto and probably Europa League. I don't see Mourinho really with his edge at the moment, just jumping ship here and there. PSG wanted.
You are right.
Let me finish. Right. PSG wanted him before they took Galtier. But he said, I'm going to stay in Roma. He got Tammy Abraham, he got Dybala, he got all kind of ballers that look at Tammy Abraham level. And that is the guy that we thought, he wasn't good enough. Let's go for the missing piece, Lukaku. And look at Tammy today. Another level. What a player. Let's say, Mr. Eli Floxy. Eli, talk to us. Yeah. Go.
Yeah, actually, thank you so much for letting me in. Actually, nobody see this thing coming. No,
I saw it coming.
Let him finish.
Really, all the predictions that was made about the season. Did you hear anybody mention TT among one of those coaches that are going to be sacked?
Not me, because I wanted to a long-term project, but some people did. Yeah.
Yes, actually, this is too early. This is too early to sack Thomas Tuchel. We could have given him another chance.
No,
but it's getting. Yeah, let him finish, please. Let him finish.
Let me finish because you saw what happened. Man City, Liverpool, all of them they didn't do well in their first season, even in their second season. It took them time to build what they have today.
Okay.
It took them time to build what they have today. Tuchel has been allowed to get the players that he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So at least chance could have given to him for him to amend and then to build on these players that he got.
And you are losing 1-0 to Dinamo Zagreb, and they should give you time.
What I saw in that game is that we really disrespected Dinamo.
It's part of it now. It's this problem.
We disrespected them, and how many players were played out of position?
Many.
About 3 players were played out of position. And when this thing happened, and
Mr. Eli, I have a question for you.
Suffered.
Okay.
If you want to tell me Thomas to be given time, then you in the league you are winning. Giving time means maybe you did not win the Champions League again this year, but in the league at least you are in the first 5 games you are at least in the top 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
how can Brighton be above Chelsea? How can Brighton be above Chelsea?
But if I may ask you now, which coach do you think that we can have now?
Listen, sorry. We're gonna go to that. We're gonna go to that. Help me also to run the show. Okay, I'm gonna give you as much time as you need. Okay, so when I say something, let me, just because there are so many people watching or listening from work. Some people are watching on YouTube, not where you are at now. You are from StreamYard. Just bring your image here. So let me read some comments so everybody can feel part of the debate, all right? Okay, listen. Matt Lowe here, who is very close, who announced Frank Lampard's departure and all that. He said, why Chelsea new owners sacked Thomas Tuchel? He gave some highlight, the result and performances, not just to blame. Not only about performances, not just about the result. Okay, number 2, he said tension since 2 and communication dried up. So we remember when we were on tour here in the US, Thomas Tuchel came out in the media and completely destroyed the entire team, destroyed the owners, and put a lot of pressure on the ownership and also on himself. Communication being very poor. After every single game, he threw everybody under the bus but never questioned himself. Number 3, players are happy with decisions. All right? Players, Chelsea players, are not happy about certain way of play, certain decisions to, take certain people off and all that. And remember, I want to remind you, when Tammy Abraham was taken completely off the team, not even on the bench, we heard some rumor that even players were shocked. The fact that Tammy Abraham, who helped us get to the final of the FA Cup, didn't even have a place on the bench for the final. All right? So let me continue. Number 4, desire for a long-term head coach. So they just understood that Thomas Tuchel is somebody who fall apart, who just got in trouble with the owners everywhere he been. Mays, he did the same thing. He went to Dortmund, the same thing. And then PSG, the same thing. When he start giving this kind of attitude and interview, it's over for him. It doesn't look like he can handle long-term project. And I'm reading here. Let me continue reading the last one. The need to buy into a new culture. Okay, so they don't want to continue with this culture of Thomas Tuchel, and they can't sack 25 players that they spent a lot of money on. They want to bring their own people, install their own philosophy, and continue. So this is the desire from new owners, people. I wanted just to read this so everybody can feel involved, so we can keep up with this show and to give you also a time to drink some water, because some people are happy, some people still frustrated. But you can get frustrated. He's not here anymore, my friend. So you have.
Can I say something?
Yes, go.
Fine. On that number 2, like falling out with player, I've been telling you this since the likes of Lukaku came in, played like 2 matches and started played like 2 to 3 matches and started complaining about our style.
Mm-hmm.
Every attacker, imagine all of a sudden the attack we used to play in one season to win a Champions League, immediately all of them became crap. Imagine if I believe Giroud, if Tuchel said Giroud needs to stay, I believe the likes of Marina Granovkaia won't sell Giroud.
You're talking about Olivier Giroud being sold and Tammy Abraham and all that. Bro, this is too late already. But go.
I'm trying to bring out some points.
Go quickly to the point, because so many people waiting on the line.
If a manager said you are part of his team, which I expect, even if we are doubting Tammy Abraham, which I expect Giroud, that we know that if Giroud don't score, he will evolve himself to assist the other.
He hold the ball. We have a focal point. He can bounce the ball, and then he can help other people to play. So I understand.
Other people to score, to get the ball. Tuchel neglect them out of the team.
Tuchel don't like to play with target men. He doesn't try. Yes. Yes.
I'll tell you something. If even the Chelsea owner could buy Erling Haaland to bring him on Chelsea team, he will be flawed.
Yeah,
I swear.
Because of the way we play. That is a good point.
The way he play the players, the way he use them.
Yeah, the players are not used to their strength. Herbert, brother, talk to us.
Look, I was watching Talk Sports right now, and they were giving some breaking news. So this Tuchel package, it isn't because of this result against Zagreb. It was already planned. Like, he was getting the sack irrespective of the result yesterday in the Champions League game. So that's what they were saying in the Talk Sports show. And this was like kind of breaking news. So he was already going to be get sacked, even if he won yesterday. So, I mean, that tells something about Bowley. I mean, I don't know what he wants and what he's planning, but I was listening to some Chelsea fans, like, they are very angry about, like, he sacked Pulisic as well. Like, Pulisic was doing a fantastic job, and, like, he knew about the Chelsea culture and everything, but he sacked him. So, clearly, like, he wants to rule the club in his own way, Todd Bowley.
So, he's going to bring his own people, his own director of football, and then the director of football is going to choose his manager, and then probably, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can see some beautiful football, because I am sick and tired of boring football. Eli, talk to me.
Exactly, this is a very big statement from Bowley. It's a very strong statement, because if he can do this at this early stage to part way with TT, I think it's a very big statement, and this will also make the players to sit up.
You're right. You're right. Everybody is gonna be on their toes now. Like, hey, you have to wake up. And listen, Roman Abramovic used to do it because he knows the psychology behind this. When everybody is very, very afraid now. Everybody want to impress the new manager. Everybody want to do good. So I think that bounce is going to be amazing for Chelsea Football Club, and it's going to benefit us. Oh, my goodness. So, Mr. Eli, you were asking who is there. Listen, we are Chelsea Football Club. We always find people. People come and go. Let's be positive. Some names been thrown there. Mauricio Pochettino and also Graham Potter. People been talking about Zidane. I don't like him. He can't speak English. He's my local boy. He's my boy. But for me, I don't care about where you're coming from. But I care about Chelsea Football Club first. I think Zidane is waiting for the national team, and he even refused the PSG job. I don't think we should go for him. Zidane had the Galactico, had Ronaldo, had everybody. He won 3 Champions League in a row. That is something else. But I don't think he got the character, some gut really to, some kind of more, what we want to see.
So, does Potter have the character? does Potter have the character? Because he has never managed your dressing room like Chelsea.
Yeah, Potter. Yeah, Graham Potter. I don't know. He never managed a dressing room like that, but he looks like he can develop. The problem he develops, and also he play good, beautiful football. He's good with youngsters, and Bowley is putting a lot of money on youngsters. So I think one of the reason, like Bowley checked in, is he said, "Listen, I'm buying these youngsters, and this manager doesn't look like he trusts any youngster. So let me just probably get somebody who can also use some of the youngsters that I'm spending money on." So that is me speculating here, but I don't know if that is even true.
But can anyone please tell me how many players on Chelsea now are playing with smile on their faces?
They don't smile anymore. Everybody's angry.
You guys are greedy playing.
Yeah, even if you look at Hakim Ziyech, he doesn't want to be there because why am I going to work for you? You hate me. How? I'm not gonna put any effort. Christian Pulisic, you can blame whoever you want, but people don't want to play for him. That's the problem. Oh my goodness!
That he go, at least he did well for us, but let him go. This is not a farm that will come and work.
Did you watch Pulisic interview yesterday? Did you watch Pulisic interview yesterday?
Yeah.
Did you see the kind of reaction?
Yeah, you see the body language. He wasn't even there. Yeah,
he's just careless about whatever.
The most unhappy player you guys should notice is look at the face of Kai Havertz.
Yeah, everybody.
Kai Havertz looks like a very unhappy person from towards the end of last season, and I think it's because of the treatment of Timo. The same skillful Kai Havertz. It looks sluggish.
Let me plug myself. We are over 260 watching now, and only like less than 80 likes. Come on, bro. What are we doing? The brother woke up.
I've liked already. For me, I've liked already.
Okay, 3 o'clock in the morning to do this. Okay, to give you the platform. What are you doing? Let's get to at least 100 likes right now. We can do it because we are over 260. Is mounting. So let's help your brother here get some likes because I mean this is for the community, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay.
Oh yeah, go and like. Just click the like button.
Yeah, we are going. Yeah, I can see. You see? You have to remind and also don't forget that the link is there for everybody to call. We don't ask any money here in this channel. Everybody is a king. This is your own channel here. You click, you call. No problem. All I'm asking you is just to give me 1 second of your life. Just like. That's it. It's it. Okay? Doesn't cost anything. Let's do it.
And also to subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe if you haven't. All right. So let's go quickly. Mr. King, you are back.
Yes.
Why are you celebrating, Mr. Musa?
Look, we need beautiful football, man. We need Salva Bridge to be alive again. Salva Bridge is dead. You can see it.
This guy is
we need that player to come alive again.
It's too early to start drinking, bro.
It will happen as long as Titi is gone. It will happen. The boys are going to be happy and play.
Be careful what you wish for because we got.
we have to be careful.
Listen.
I saw the Nigerian brother cry today. He cried.
Listen. But today, listen. You can celebrate whatever you want, but we are going to a journey that we don't know. We're gonna get a player with a bunch of kids. We might play beautiful football, but we don't win anything for a little while. So be careful, bro. I'm not like happy celebrating, but I understand your reaction. But
my
listen.
thought right now is that our young boy is going to get. Why are you sending all the players on loan, selling, and how many players do we have now? Look at Manchester City got squad debt. Liverpool got squad debt. Tottenham. But Chelsea, where you say Carlo Housenadu? It sold these guys. It sent everyone out. Where are our players?
So let me read some comment on YouTube here. Steve says that everybody knows how we play, so we were very predictable and very easy to bully.
Correct.
And because everybody pretty much knew how to play against Chelsea. Mr. Chima said that he's happy about the news. Herbert say, like people, like, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Okay, Graham Potter has 16 million buyout clause. I think Bowley is gonna pay the money. I don't know yet, but Graham Potter could be the favorite to replace, and probably he can bring Bill Gilmour with him. John Webb, let's say. John Webb said we need at least 200 plus likes. Yeah, people, yes we can, yes we will. Listen, let's support the channel. Thank you so much for supporting Steve. Porter's style of play suit any player or his player look like 85 million players. Yeah, I agree with you, but listen, I'm not gonna get too carried away. Every appointment now is gonna be a big risk for us, and we have to be patient and understand the process to change from one system to another one. Work with a bunch of frustrated players is not as easy as it looks on paper. So we might have to go down before we go up again. So people need to expect something, not immediately, if that makes sense. 2 more comments and I will come back to you people on StreamYard so we can continue. John say Jorginho will not play in EPL, not EPL level, not again. Jorginho career at Chelsea basically done. Somebody, Mr. Rob, say we all once played football. One of the reason you can be angry as a player is playing in a position you don't like. Exactly. Even in your local Sunday league, the coach is gonna ask you, buddy, what is your position you play? You don't impose people position. That is the most frustrating thing. But I understand you can be versatile. You can help also in other position, but not when everybody is there to play in their position. You are twisting. Raheem Sterling went there, say, I'm a winger. Oh no, you are number 9. No, coach, I'm a winger. No, you're number 9. No, I'm not the number. He just changed people out of position. That was the most frustrating thing that I've never heard. And I've been saying this for years, for almost 2 years. People say that I had some kind of agendas. I don't like the manager. I'm getting brown envelope to lead some kind of no. Telling the truth is the way people improve. If Thomas Tuchel listened to me, he was going to keep the job now. But listen, he's a happy man. He's going maybe with 20 million on his pocket. He get a Brazilian girlfriend. Life is good. He's going to find another job. You know, I'm struggling here. I have to work for 9 to 12 hours every single day to pay my mortgage, bro. So he's happy. He's happy.
You know his problem?
Yeah.
You know his problem? His problem is that he don't listen. You understand?
He don't listen. Stubborn.
Cannot be. He cannot. Okay. I thought by now they're supposed to sack him because since last season he didn't do well, and he give a lot of excuses that this and that. That's not the way you should manage a club like Chelsea. You understand? Chelsea is a big club. And when you are managing Chelsea, you have to be very careful. No, when you buy a player, play him in his own position. Don't force him to play in another position. It cannot work. It's like you are forcing him to do what he doesn't want to do. So why are you expecting him to do something to perform well? He cannot perform well. You understand? So sacking him now it's not a new thing. I'm not saying it maybe it's a shock. No. I'm thinking this man have to go. He have done well, you know. Let's accept that. But now we need somebody who can motivate the players and the club. Cannot be giving excuses every time. You're giving excuses. Once they interview you, you keep giving all kind of excuses. No, that is not the way to do things. You understand? We are all human. That's the way to do things. Imagine. They fund you such money to go and buy your choice of your players. Go to the market, buy any kind of player you want. But at the same time, you cannot play them in their position. Why?
It's not. Nobody can accept that.
He's looking for a versatile player. A striker that can play as a centre back.
Just only what I noticed that once he sees like, okay, for example, Man U are looking for someone or scouting for somebody, then he cannot be hijacking players.
Exactly. That scout manager too has collected his own scout letter too.
You cannot be doing that. Go for you have all time. You have a complete 6 to 7 months since Chris. Okay, for example, since January, all this issue of Chelsea club and whatever saga that's going on. You're supposed to know that, okay, at the end of the day, the club will come back. You understand? And you have to go to market and look for your players. Look for who you want, not when someone that, okay, Everton want to buy this one, then you jump in, they want to buy, and they will give the same price. They will be selling those the players maybe at the rate of 30-something million. But once it's you, they will sell it 40 million, and you cannot even bargain. You just pay.
Look at that is the same issue that happened with Jules Koundé. Koundé with for now we've even agreed the price.
Of course. Because they are not working, and most of them I don't want to play under him. That is what I noticed.
And then again, another news I heard that there's a player Southampton signed. A player they just signed this season for.
We wanted to pay 40 million for him.
You want 50? You wanted to play 50 for a player that they just signed. That just signed. He has not even played. You want to sign a player that for 50 million, a player that they signed for it. I'm glad they sacked him. I think Thomas Tuchel misunderstood. Thomas Tuchel knew that during Roman Abramovich era, he sacks every time. I don't think he understands that these people will be worse. Because if he knew, he won't try this one under Roman Abramovich. He will never try this. Maybe he thought that, these people, they are Americans, they can give me time.
Let me tell you where Boli got it wrong under Boli. Where Tuchel get it wrong under Boli. The moment Tuchel get it wrong under Boli is the man when we lost 4-0 to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Arsenal. He condemned all the players. He let them know this and that. So these people came in. They were like, okay, we want to support the manager, which was good. And I believe Boli just pushed him. Just let's say, okay, let me give you this money and see what you are going to perform.
Exactly.
So when the man gave him the money, we had 2 major problems in our midfield, which was constant injury on Kante, constant injury on Kovacic, and the likes of Jorginho that you said you have as a midfield can't even take on, can't even mark, can't even run, can't even nod. And you said you have a defensive midfield. Listen, when those people, I believe those people are expecting him to buy a midfielder, to even suggest like, okay, we need a midfielder. To the talkless there's an interview that someone asked Tuchel like.
But what we do with the midfielder? We got Zakaria or Zach, whatever.
That was timing.
Why is he supposed to play him yesterday?
That's the
why
problem.
We got it late. We got it late.
Okay,
Zakaria was the last choice. Zakaria was the last option. There were better options.
And also. Let me finish.
Better options. You were pursuing Frank de Jong. Even after it was obvious, he told you he wasn't going to come.
Okay,
you were still pursuing him.
Let not talk over each other. I'm going to give you all the time you need. Let me just try to structure this a little bit. There are many players also who refuse to come to Chelsea because of the system, also the positions. Like... say Rafinha is another case, but I'm taking his example because some report came out to say Thomas Tuchel was planning to play him as a wing back. So if I am used to cooking, I'm used to playing attacking football, scoring goals, and you're gonna bring me as a wing back. That is gonna be a problem. I'm not gonna sign for you. So based also on the system and everything we were trying to do, many players said no. And also, you were right by saying that Zakaria was just like a panic buy because we couldn't get other players that we wanted for one reason or another. But many players say, you know what, I'm not gonna go there because of the way football is played over there. And Zakaria, like I said, now he has to step up because we bought him the last minute. He only has 1 year for his loan, but you have also to give him a chance. You don't fight from the bench because people tend to say, listen, if you're not playing, that means you are bad. Or the coach, you don't show anything in training. Wrong, brother. You don't fight with somebody like Kai Havertz by sitting on a bench. When Tammy Abraham is on the bench, you don't give him the same opportunity to fight for his place. The only way he can fight for his place is to give him equal opportunity as Timo Werner or Kai Havertz. Make a rotation, rotation, a proper rotation, not like a rotation when somebody is injured. No, when everything is working good, you rotate the team and then you give opportunity to others. So when somebody is on during the game, he's going to try to beat the other guy to get the number 1 spot. But when we have to wait all the time, somebody got injured, somebody broke a leg or something, or get his head chopped before we change, that is not a proper fighting for your place. You can't fight for your place from the bench. That is the issue we have here. Mr. Musa, you've been very quiet. Say something very quickly. Musa, are you still there? No? He's still celebrating. This brother is drinking. It's early. It's too early in the morning, bro.
Okay, brother, another thing is, most of these our players, they don't even move front. They like back pass. And from the midfielder,
because of instructions. You've been told, listen, you've been told to play, to wait. You have to slow down, to wait for Reece James, Ben Chilwell, let me finish, or Reece James or Cucurella to overlap. So you slow the game. That's why Jorginho is important in Thomas Tuchel's system, because he's going to slow everything down to allow our defenders to overlap and pass the ball to them so they can cross and hop, to the left, to the right. Remember Rihanna's song, right? So that's what the technique is. So when you say we don't pass the ball, that being asked, there are certain positions that you see they can put a through ball immediately to Tammy Abraham, immediately to Timo Werner. They're going to slow it and wait for Reece James or Aspilicueta to run, to overlap so they can pass to him. Those are instructions given by the manager. Okay, so I don't want to blame anybody. Everybody got a clean slack for me right now. Like, we go from zero right now. Show me what you got in the right system, the right position. Let's see what you can give us. All right, Mr. Hassan, you there? Yes.
Like what I'm seeing really with the team is not all that good, because we have been expecting Mr. Tuchel to do better. Just like maybe the new boss has done his job, giving it the project he wanted, but there is this jigsaw. Maybe we wanted that the link with the players and the boss to work so well, but he did not manage to do that at the moment, because we know the football of nowadays, we are dealing with what we are calling business. If you don't do good, there's no work for you.
Okay, let me say thank you for Mr. John. I forgot your super chat. Much appreciated, my brother. John Webb sent a donation here. Thank you so much for the money. Much appreciated, Mr. John. That's what I wanted to say. All right, continue, Mr. Hassan. Go.
Yeah, like I said, football of nowadays, we normally deal with the interest. So maybe the owner decides with the money, buying the good players which the coach might need at the moment, but the coach himself did not actually do well with the players. So actually the moment we are sharing at the moment, Tuchel has been done with, but to an extent we are very sorry for him, but we expected more from him to even go as far and much as possible to talk with the players and actually to come up with a better solution so that the players the management, the board, come up with a clear and a very magnificent philosophy, so that we are in a league, and the century is all about 22. We actually deal with the football of 1, 2, 3, very fast football.
Yeah.
So our coach did not work out with that properly, but we basically feel sorry for him. Actually, I'm very saddened at the moment.
Yeah, I feel sorry. I don't want to.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
I don't want to see anybody lose their job, but he's a happy man. He got a new girlfriend from Brazil. He got a lot of money. They're gonna pay him maybe 20 million in his pocket. Life is good. He's not struggling like you and me, brother. He got a lot of money. Yeah. He can retire right now. He's gonna be rich for the rest of his life. He got a lot of money from PSG, Dortmund, Chelsea. In a human level, we feel sorry, but he's not like a miserable guy. And I'm sure he's going to find a nice club. Probably when Ancelotti leaves, let's say Real Madrid, he's gonna find a top club. Don't worry about him.
Exactly.
Bro. He's gonna take a break right now, enjoy his time, go to the Bahamas with a new girlfriend, enjoy his life. That's it. Yeah.
But my worry actually comes in.
I never saw this coming. I heard that after the results of yesterday, he said there's not going to be a break.
Yeah, it's not going to be any break. It's not going to be. We're going to go to training. So he knew that he thought that he's going to have time, but it looks like the new owner were planning this not only about the result. Let me read people on YouTube what the reports are right now. According to Matt Lowe, who is very close to the club, he announced even Frank Lampard sacking days before anybody. He says here that the result and performance of now are not to blame for the sacking of Thomas Tuchel. Number 2, tension since tour in America and communication dried up. Players are unhappy with decisions from Thomas Tuchel. Desire for a long-term head coach, and he's not a long-term head coach because he fall out with everybody after 1 or 2 years and then he got sacked. So they just thought we need a long-term coach, and this coach is falling he's falling out with everybody. He can't be a long-term coach. And then the last point he mentioned here is that the need to buy into the new culture. So new owners are coming with their philosophy. They are spending even more money than Roman Abramovich, and then they want to put their own people. That's why Marina was out, Bruce Buck was out, Peter Cech decided to go because we needed him anyways, and then Thomas Tuchel is out. Now they're going to bring their own director of football, their scouting department. Scott also, the head of scouting department, is gone. Now they have to bring all their people, choose their managers, and continue their own philosophy away from Abramovich. All right, so Mr. Kenneth, you are back.
Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah, go.
I just want to ask if, whilst we are waiting for a new coach to be appointed, if we can bring in Emma to take over for the meantime.
Oh, the woman, the girl, Emma. Yeah, a woman managing a men's team. It's gonna be a lot of memes, a lot of banter, a lot of keep her away from this for now. You don't want to expose. I don't think it goes.
Be a good idea either.
Huh?
I don't think it would be a good idea because technically the football of men and women are totally different.
Totally different. It's a slower pace. You have to deal with a lot of egos. Egos between men. Men tend to dominate somehow. So I don't want to put him in the situation right now. And if you look at it, if they try a new philosophy, new culture, and then Emma been there in the board of director at Chelsea Football Club for years, and then it doesn't make any change. So Emma is not there. The coaching staff, I don't know if they're gonna all leave. I think they're gonna bring John Terry. I don't want John Terry as our manager. Probably temporarily in the staff of people who are going to manage Chelsea until we appoint a new manager. I don't want to see John Terry near my team. I don't want to see Frank Lampard need my team.
No, I agree with you.
Let me finish.
I don't want to see anything legend, former
players or any Balak or whatever. I don't want to see anybody here because
they are not ready. Look at what Steven Gerrard is doing. They will come in after their first 5 matches, they will win. Going forward, they are not tactical. They are not Ancelotti. They are not Guardiola. They are not Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, I understand that also, but the way we treat them also is poor. You know, they might do good, but every single mistake or every single loss is going to be another painful event of, oh, look at this, look at that, look at this. But I think some of them can reveal themselves just like Guardiola did, just like Xavi is doing now. But in the Chelsea, the way we treat them, oh my goodness, I don't want to see them going through this. Let somebody unknown, so when he's sacked, it doesn't hurt me that much anymore. You know what I mean? Like, leave our legend be legend. But I am not against bringing somebody like John Terry in the staff of people who are going to take off transition. You know what I mean?
Just like Peter Cech did.
Yeah, until when we appoint a director of football, a new coach, they can be there just managing few games together, not as the head coach, but being there in the dressing room, help them, encourage them, so we can go on Saturday and destroy our noisy neighbors, Fulham Football Club. So we need some people who can talk in that dressing room, put them together. Somebody who been in the dressing room of so many managers that been sacked and they went through all that. So somebody like John Terry or Jody Morris, they're gonna be in that dressing room just to encourage them, to tell them, hey, you have a chance now. This is your chance. Go there and do what you can do. Score goals, win the game. Mr. Love Day, let's go.
My brother, good afternoon, guys.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
You know. When anytime I told yesterday, I told you something, but you didn't believe me. We were saying about 2 or 3 people yesterday. We were just saying that Tuchel should be sacked. But this morning now, but everybody got the results. So we see everything.
Okay.
You know, in this life.
So what is your impression? What is your reaction?
Yeah, it's good. That is a good idea. Yeah, from the Togoli, that he did a very good job there for him to sack Tomotusi, because I see nothing that he is not improving the team. He don't learn. See Guardiola yesterday, he went 4-0 away, Man City. But if it is Man City that play with Dinamo Zagreb yesterday, it could have been like 7-0.
Yeah.
But you see, they are playing rugby. It's like maybe
Zagreb 1-0. You are still creating excuse.
Yeah, they are playing like, you see, maybe they are playing for their own self. They are not playing for the club or for the win for the fans. I don't really understand. I have to, when I see the news this morning, I was very, very happy. Very, very happy. Yeah, because the way he's doing, just look at where he played a match yesterday, out of position. Reece don't need to go far. Reece is defender. That is if you see, do you know the reason why we win Champions League? Reece was he was in his defense. Look at what he's playing. He's too overlap. The position he's playing Reece is very, very bad to start off. Reece don't need to go far because Reece is a very strong defender. Just when he came, he scatter, he changed everything. He play match in a midfield. He play.
He started playing Reece James like a winger. Reece James is not a winger.
Reece James is not a winger. He's not a winger. Even Fofana that he bought. Fofana is not. He's average player to me. He's average player. He's not a strong defender. He's an average player. Just for example, is Thiago Silva that was with that guy yesterday. That guy will not chance to score it.
Okay, so Mr. Hassan in the chat, I put you through, but you were eating, people. You are eating a lot of food. We can see you eating, and you didn't even answer. Yeah, what you have to say? Hassan.
Hello.
Hello. Who is touching you?
Yes, there's a problem.
Somebody is touching you. Who is
I
that?
can see. You can see from afar.
Yeah. Yes. Talk to us.
Yes.
Bro.
So maybe there's something I want to add on top of that. Can you see the transition of the team? Because at the moment we are in a very dangerous situation, because at the moment we are troubling ourselves in the UEFA Champions League. At the same time, we are fighting for the top 4, my friend. Even if it means the Mr. Boss actually hired someone like maybe Bielsa upon our problem. Do you think that can be actually on a significant role at the moment?
You said Bielsa?
Yeah.
To do what? To manage Chelsea?
Yeah.
Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Really? Did you say? Did you say Bielsa? Listen.
Is good.
Okay.
Bielsa is good, but not for a big club like Chelsea.
Let me make sure. Let me make sure that you understand. I respect Bielsa.
But the fun.
Let me finish. I respect Bielsa for his philosophy, but people who create philosophy don't take philosophy to the next level. He won out players, like people are down the ground. Like when he leaves, everybody is overcoached, repeating the same thing over and over. He's very disciplinary. He's not even a coaching manager. He will go attack, no matter what. It's entertainment. He doesn't care about winning trophies or anything. It's continue to entertain people with his own philosophy. So you got somebody else. So you had somebody like Bielsa when he got sacked by Leeds United, because he didn't even want to change. So you're getting somebody even worse who got a bigger ego than Thomas Tuchel. So stay away. Let him go as far as possible from my club. But I respect him. He's not built for a team that want to win like Chelsea Football Club. But he's a builder. He's a philosopher. He can implement some kind of value that we don't see in football right now. I admire him for that, but not for me. No Bielsa, no Zidane, Pochettino, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure about Poch and Porter. I don't know. I don't know yet. Right now, I haven't really made my decision.
So we're gonna stick from that?
I'm gonna what?
We're gonna stick from that. Like maybe the staff of a thing takes the team at the moment.
I don't get your question.
Like, are we really going to stick like to manage our staff as the league is going down this? And you understand the league is so tough. Can we manage without a coach at the moment?
No, we have coaching staff. We have staff that been there. We have academy people coach that can be there temporarily. It's not like it's gonna be forever, but we're gonna have an interim. I don't know, somebody just to lead us for a little while we are waiting for somebody, or let just allow Jorginho Frelo to be our coach. Or something.
Are you sure for Jorginho to be our coach? That would be a blunder, and that would be a bombshell.
I'm suspecting they will want to bring Zidane. My mind is suspecting Zidane.
I don't like Zidane near my team, bro. Take him out as far as you can. Zidane is not good. He can't speak English. He just knows how to manage egos and big names because he was a big name. So when Zidane is talking, everybody must listen. You know, he had Ronaldo, he had everybody on their prime. He went to win Champions League.
Zidane will not come to Chelsea.
Yeah, he's waiting for the national team. He refused to go for PSG. He's gonna stay and wait for the France national team.
Yeah, you are right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Another person that I would have liked if he did not have a job is this current Bayern Munich coach.
Who?
This current Bayern Munich coach. If he
Bayern Munich coach. That's what you mean, right?
Nagelsmann, yes.
Nagelsmann, no, he hasn't really proven that much. If you manage Bayern Munich, you are almost gonna win 4 trophies before even the beginning of the season. That is one team league. He was at Leipzig. He didn't win anything over there. He sold us Werner, and we know the rest. And Hansi Flick also been a name that people been throwing around, but he manages German national team. So listen, probably we're gonna have to wait until the World Cup when certain managers are available. After the World Cup, I think Enrique is gonna be available. Hansi Flick, you can tempt him to come to Chelsea. Some other good managers are going to be available after the World Cup, but right now the people who are like free are going to be like Pochettino, and I heard that Graham Potter has like 16 million release clause and stuff like. I'm not sure really. We don't have to rush at the moment. We need to bring somebody who can just help us during this moment. Maybe Steve Holland with a bunch of John Terry in the back room helping. Yes. We need somebody just to take us for a few months or few weeks, okay, while we are waiting to make a decision, to make the right appointment. Yeah.
When he went to Boli easy to set up right out of the box. I was not happy because Peter Cech, he knows football very well.
Now get after it, because you're good to go. Not happy. Switch to setting up the easy way. Switch to
Francis, we can hear everything from your TV. You can we're gonna get me copyrighted. Yeah, love it. Go.
I said when Toboli sacked Peter Cech, I was not happy because Peter Cech is a experienced man. He have worked for Chelsea for so long, so he's the one that bring Eduardo Mendy. So I was.
Okay, people, help me get 200 likes before I leave. The brother been up for very, very long time. Probably I'm gonna end the show very soon and come back after digesting all this, read some more report, and then come back for another show that I will open the line for everybody to call and have their voices. But let me help your brother get 200 likes. It doesn't cost us anything. I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning today. If you can do that, I will much appreciate it. Somebody say, Mr. Kaka from Uganda, say, bring Diego Simeone for me. No, I don't like. I don't want to see suffering FC defend. I want to see Chelsea punish other teams. I want people to get afraid of us. Okay, I'm
play.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of just defense first. No. We have to start punishing teams instead of getting punished. So I don't want to see Simeone near my freaking team. Mr. Christian, you are in the house.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Rolly, I just saw the news right now, and I'm very happy because I find out that Tuchel don't know what he's doing.
Okay.
Tuchel has spent a lot of money this season.
Money, yeah.
I might that Tuchel have a problem with Lukaku. Mm-hmm. That's why, but Lukaku is a good team. He's a good player. Mm-hmm. But Tuchel don't know the problem that we have right now is that midfielder. But I find out that for Tuchel to bring the player that he got a loan from Juventus yesterday, he can't be able to do it.
To do that, yeah.
Oh, so you are talking about Zakaria?
Zakaria, yeah.
Okay. Yes. Yes, Tuchel's supposed to bring him, yes, because if you see what is going on, you know that since Kante left the club, left the madam midfielder and be at injury, we find out that the midfielder is not working anymore.
Yeah.
My brother, let me tell you the truth. Jorginho is not doing anything in that midfielder. Mm-hmm. We are just touching ball. We can touch 100 balls at the day. At the end of the day, we'll lose the match.
All right,
just
so
look at the position you play match yesterday.
Okay, so let me read some comment here from YouTube. So everybody listen first. So Mrs. Ties Anselmo, I can't read your language, but thank you for being here, my sister. Hopefully you can translate on Google and put the next comment. Mr. Prince said, and also Christian, I put you through, but a lot of I think Mr. Zimsa Ranas, a lot of background noise, so I had to take you off because of the noise. That's why. But you still listen. Mr. Ranas, Zimsa, no, a lot of noise, and you are watching your TV. We can hear everything here. You might get me copyrighted, so I'm not gonna put you through. Let me just read some comment here. What the next for Chelsea Football Club? Who will be the next coach to look up to? There are so many out there, bro. We're gonna find somebody. Mr. Silly said, bring Eddie Newton, who was assistant to Di Matteo. Maybe temporarily. I don't believe that he can really handle the pressure at Chelsea Football Club. Bring me John Terry. No, John Terry, no ex-legend. Let me continue read some more comments here before I go to you people who are calling. Mr. Smart Eliho say Tuchel out, but Chelsea board is considering Graham Potter, Pochettino, and Zidane as touched replacement. Okay, so many comments. I already answered to so many of them, so I can't read every single comment here, people. I apologize because I have so many people waiting. So we are like 20 likes away from 200 likes, people. If you can help your brother, just push that like button. We are almost 300 people watching right now. If you can just push that like button, it doesn't cost you anything. It's just gonna take you 1 second of your life to help your brother who woke up 3 o'clock today in the morning to give the voice to the community. It doesn't cost you anything really. 1 click, 1 push of the button, 1 second. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. You have to allow people to play football, right? Don't be conservative with your football and defend. You have to attack. Attack me that like button right now. Okay? Let's go. Few more comments. Tuchel was unhappy with the wife. What? Don't bring nonsense here. Graham Potter not leaving Brighton. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, I think he got a release clause according to some news that we heard, but nobody really knows what the truth is. Let me check if Fabrizio Romano knows something about the next appointment at Chelsea Football Club, so we can go from there. Okay. He just retweeted the Chelsea sack, but he didn't say anything about Musiala tell Bill playing her whole career at Bayern. Many factors might come together or whatever. Yeah, Musiala is another youngster that we neglected from the academy and went to Bayern Munich, and he's in another level now. He's like a 100 million player at the moment because we don't give a chance to our own kid. So Fabrizio hasn't really said much about what Chelsea going through now. Let me go and check on some other sources. David Austin is say breaking news that was an hour ago. Chelsea decision to sack Thomas Tuchel unveiled to UCL lost last night. Decision had already been the decision was already made before even that. Hope to appoint a replacement quickly, possibly before next game. Oh wow, that is very quick. Nobody waiting in the wing. Interim staff for next couple of days. Okay, so we're gonna appoint as soon as possible somebody. So let's see. Don't just rush. I don't want to rush anything. You have to take your time and get the right appointment. Let me just double check on probably Ben Jacob or something because he's an American and he's close to Todd Boehly. Chelsea have sacked Thomas Tuchel. He was informed in the morning, also this morning. The decision is not only down to mixed result or a reaction to poor Dinamo loss alone. It's part of a wider summer of strategic change too. All right. So it has nothing to do with the last night result only. It's a combination of many things that been happening, and also he doesn't know how to talk to the media at the moment. Okay, he devalued all our players, calling them that they are not good enough, and I want good players, which caused the club to lose a lot of money on many players because he said they were all crap. And then who would like to have your craps? That's why Timo Werner went for 20 million.
Because that's why they're punishing.
Huh?
That is why the player punishing. Because yesterday, I think maybe the player they want him to be out because they punished him with the game yesterday. Yeah? Because when he came out in the media, he talked about Mathematics is not good enough. He talked blah, blah, blah,
he
blah.
talked about players like have been proven right because everybody here is not good enough and we need more quality. When you say those things in the media, automatically the value of your players go down, and then other people know that you are desperate and they're gonna sell you their players very expensive. People, we are almost there. Please help me get 200 likes as soon as we can. It doesn't cost anything. We are almost 300 people watching now. If you can help me get 200 likes, I will much appreciate it. Yeah, Love Day, we wanted to say something.
You are playing important game. You are benching Chalobah. You are resting experienced defender Thiago Silva.
Well, but I can understand those little things. For me, mostly about the structure, about the way he talked to players, about the whole strategy of the team instead of like somebody was benched. Thiago Silva, even in my preview before the game, I said he needed a little bit of rest. I didn't want to see him even on the plane to Zagreb because he needed rest. The guy played, let me finish. The guy played 6 games out of 6 every single minute. So it's understandable that you don't want to break him up. For Chalobah, you just bought a 75 to 80 million defender. It's fair that you're going to play him. So I kind of understood why also Chalobah was on the bench. The problem is structure. Koulibaly doesn't know how to play 3 at the back, or he's going to need time to adapt. And why not play 4-3-3, put Zakaria in the midfield, play midfield 3, pack the midfield, and then allow players in the attack to attack. Hakim Ziyech from his favorite position, put Broja in the middle so he can head the ball nicely, and then you put Raheem Sterling from another wing. Second half, make some changes. Bring Christian Pulisic on. Bring probably Kai Havertz. Don't put Aubameyang, who is struggling from a lot of issues mentally and physically. Those little things are the things that I am very disappointed about. Not only about benching, because you're not gonna please everybody. Somebody is gonna get frustrated for not playing, or some fans are not gonna be happy because their boys are not on the starting 11. That's how football works. You can't please everybody the same time. So we have my brother here. Please smash that like button. That is his name. Let's go.
Hey, good morning. Just wanted to say to the people out there listening, my man here, he woke up early as he can, man, and he saw the news. It was breaking news. You want his first reaction, you can always go back to the video when it first started. You can hear his first thoughts. Everything was breaking news to him. As I woke up, I tuned in. Anybody that's new out there, please, you're welcome to be involved. Call in. You don't have to pay a single dime. It is free to call in. And he is always welcome to, you're always welcome to share your thoughts and opinions. And I got to say, I hope Chelsea they don't get Pochettino.
They get
as
relegated,
coach.
right? Because
That
you
guy
always
is-
punch me.
Hothead
Chelsea got
team.
relegated.
He is horrible. What happened with Tottenham Spurs, that was once in a million years.
Yeah, and it took time. It took time for him to build like 7 years, and PSG
Yes.
didn't go according to the plan. So I understand your concern about
Correct.
Pochettino. Yeah.
Other than that, I enjoy you always telling people, you know what, please let me listen or let me talk. Let me speak, or let me finish. I like that shit. Thank you guys. You guys all have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a great day at work, my brother. OG, talk to me, bro. I think you just woke up. You just woke up. What's going on, bro?
Yeah,
Talk to
I
me.
woke up to the craziest news ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. You are frozen. You have some connection issues. You frozen, bro. CFC OG people, check him on YouTube. I think he's gonna come back because he's frozen.
Network.
Probably the
Let me say something. Let me say something before it comes
Yeah,
back.
go. Love day.
Okay.
Go.
You see the game we play against West Ham. You see how
Antonio, Mikel Antonio. Yeah, go.
try to destroy Silva. You see how Silva tackle him. You see that if, for example, it's Fofana, Antonio could have give Chelsea about 3 goals. You see how.
So what the point are you trying to say? Because let me finish my question. What you trying to say? Mikel Antonio bully people in the Premier League. He bullied Rudiger. He bullied Zuma. He bullied everybody at Chelsea Football Club. We know that he's harmful. He's very physical. He gets very angry on the pitch. What the point you trying to say here?
What am I trying to say is that yesterday
we can't hear you, brother. We can't hear you, please.
Yesterday,
yeah,
Tuchel could have not just pressed Thiago Silva.
No. I'm not gonna agree with you on this one. Thiago Silva needed the rest. Listen, you don't want somebody to get a long-term injury by forcing him playing every single game. He's 37 years old. He's been playing every single game from the beginning of the season. He needed the rest. If we
need an experienced defender. Thiago Silva is he's an experienced defender.
I understand, but listen, you don't listen. It's common sense. It's common sense. Listen, let me finish. I will give you time to finish. You always cut people. It's common sense that you want to play him for as many games as possible because you might lose him for 3 months. You have to choose between sacrificing him for 1 game or play him for the rest of the season. You are pointing only if the defeat was about Thiago Silva only. No, the defeat has nothing to do with one individual or Thiago Silva only. It has to do with the structure. It has to do with the strategy, and he was given a well-deserved rest yesterday, in my opinion. Thiago Silva needed that break. Listen, N'Golo Kante is suffering with injuries now because we are abusing him every single minute. He need to save the defense. He need to save Jorginho. He need to save the attack. That's why he's getting injured. And you want, oh my goodness, who is putting noise? The kid are talking behind you. So, Mr. Lovely Day, you have to listen to people. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna take you. All right. Somebody, please. A lot of echoes. Who got those? What the heck? Hello? Yeah, the echo wave coming from Samuel. So I took you out because you have other windows open on your computer so we can hear a lot of echoes behind. Mr. Dan, talk to me.
This is going to be short. But
okay.
But the past couple of games we've kind of been shocking. Our loss against Leeds in Southampton and nearly drawing to West Ham, I was kind of taken aback. Plus, our defeat again to Slavia Prague, to Zagreb. That was just terrible. And I wake up this morning to see like Thomas Tuchel is sacked. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? So I'm both angry and confused. Like, do these guys like have another option or something?
Yeah.
Like,
so I think like the report are saying that it's not like a new thing. They've been planning this regardless of the result, because of everything that he said during preseason and the pressure that he brought to the team and devalued players and all that. So I think they've been planning and they know who is coming. What is your choice then? By the way, you look good. You look cool, man. You look like 50 Cent today with your blue glasses. So yeah, what is your choice?
My choice? Don't really have a preference at this moment. Maybe
me too.
Maybe we go for a manager that is kind of underrated and people don't know about.
Don't know. Yeah, you got a point. You got a point. You got a good point in this. Yeah.
One, I don't think we'll go for Pochettino, but Pochettino kind of does this thing where he doesn't go to the rival club or something like that. Because Barcelona offered him the job and he turned it down because he used to coach Espanyol. So I don't think he might come to Chelsea. And for Graham Potter, obviously Brighton aren't even going to make it easy for us to get him at all. So I'd probably say like maybe there's a decent manager out there that no one quite knows of.
Okay, so Fabrizio Romano just tweeted. I don't know who told me to check. Thank you so much for letting me know. I think it's Mohammed. So Fabrizio Romano actually say exactly this, and I quote: Chelsea have approached Graham Potter as one of the candidates to replace Thomas Tuchel. He is not only one in the list, including 4 other candidates. Todd Bowley will continue talks in the next hours to find the replacement. So we have many of them, including Graham Potter. So at least 5, let's say, because 4 on the list and then Graham Potter. So that's the way it is.
No, it's good I came up with a plan. Okay, so I just went to speak for a few minutes because this news is quite shocking. I kind of need to prepare for this test I have today.
Oh, thank you, man. Good luck.
Thanks.
Good luck, my brother Dan. Take school seriously, bro. Thank you so much. And I'm your agent. Don't forget me when you get there on top. I'll be your agent. Thanks, man.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Endurance.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's going on?
It's afternoon here. It has been long. I've been trying to follow your live video, and all the time I always missed it.
Okay, I'm here today. What do you have to say? Your first impression?
First of all, I want to say congrats to Mr. Thomas Tuchel for taking us to where he's taking us to, and I'm very excited. I'm happy to see him move. It's time to go. This man doesn't have a plan B, like you always say. I've been following your videos.
Yeah, but I remember back then when you say that and then you get a hate in the world, people want to kill you. You are a liar. You're not saying you have an agenda. I was saying to avoid this. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid, the sacking like this. If he had a plan A, plan B, plan C, try to twist these things around a little bit. You see, I am the guy who tried to help him. And those people who were just kissing his asses, they want to, oh, the manager, why are you saying this? Today, where are you at? Because if you told him the truth, he was going to listen and probably was not going to lose the job. Now people see what I've been saying for years. The manager is not helping himself. This is the result today. Benjamin, you are in the building. Talk to me.
Yes. It's a pleasure to be on board this morning.
Okay.
Yes. I think it's all about Tuchel right now. Tuchel, I think, is a bit stubborn.
Yeah,
you trying a 4-3-4-3, and it ain't working. The players are tired. They are tired of the style. Why not change the style for God's sake?
Yeah, egos, bro. Egos. Like you continue to do the same thing over and over and expect a different outcome.
Over and over again.
Yeah.
It's not working. Change the goddamn formation.
Mm-hmm.
Are you with me?
Yes, sir. I'm with you.
The body language of Ziyech, of Mount, of Pulisic tells it all.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't happy. Even Sterling, you bought Sterling for a large amount of money, and he's not producing. He's not on the flanks working. So what's going on?
Yeah.
I think Tuchel is to blame for this. Nobody else.
Okay, so what is your choice now that he's gone? What is your choice?
Go back to 4-3-3.
Okay.
Go back to 4-3-3. Bring in Zakaria.
Mm-hmm.
Jorginho is losing it. Jorginho is losing it. He's no more good on the ball. He's too soft.
Okay.
Mount is too static.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Good. Go on, Donut. Your first reaction. Yes.
I think Chelsea. Yesterday we should not complain because, like I said yesterday, who was with me, it was a hard game. And I went to statistics, and they're really doing good in the league. So, yeah, it's sad that because the fans are putting the pressure on the manager to leave. He has to leave, but I don't understand, man.
Okay. Yeah, he's not our manager anymore. He's gone. So, what do you have any Spanish coach that you can recommend to me? Any Spanish coach that can come and can take over at Chelsea Football Club?
Emery?
But
hard. Yeah, Emery,
what?
He might.
Emery. No, Mr. Good evening.
No.
No. I don't want to hear good evening at Chelsea now, bro. Good evening? No. Not Mr. Good evening.
But if I can suggest, I think I wish Chelsea can get us the Liverpool manager.
Klopp?
This man. Yes, Jurgen Klopp is very good.
But the problem, Mr. Endurance, let's be realistic, right? Let's be realistic sometimes. You can want Pep Guardiola now, you can want Klopp, but it's just not going to happen. You know it, I know it, and let's not waste our time. He's not gonna leave Liverpool when he's been building the team for 7 years, and all of a sudden come and then join Chelsea. It's not gonna happen. Forget about it for now.
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
Yeah, you're just messing out with me, right? Messing around. So. Okay, Daniel.
Please bring this man, this former PSG coach. Pochettino is not good. He has been in Premier League, although he does work with Tottenham Hotspur, but he's not even good in third form. No. He should not come, please.
All right.
And
Yes.
The manager is gonna be hard because I think Thomas Tuchel, between the managers that are available today, is the best from all options. Even if
it's hard. It's hard, bro. We've been through a lot for the last 24 months. I don't know if that is accurate, but yeah, I completely respect what you're saying. And Benjamin, are you there?
It's like
yeah, I'm here.
Donut, you have some microphone issue. You are cutting off, bro, so we can't really hear you. Benjamin, what do you have to say?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, you still there? Okay, let me go. Mr. Valerian.
Yes, Jesse. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon. What do you have to say?
I'm calling from Nigeria. It's so unfortunate that we are losing Thomas Tuchel in this manner. But all of us know the truth, and we've been following Chelsea football for a very long time. And his sack was very much looming in the past few games, because it's not just that we are not winning games easily, we are not playing good football. our games were eyesore. In fact, we ended up playing the same pattern of football Lampard took us to before Tuchel came. The first half of the season Tuchel spent with Chelsea was a totally brand, different kind of football, entertaining, attacking, watertight defense. But since close to end of last season until his sack, Tuchel lost every golden touch. He started blaming everybody. He started blaming the players. He started blaming everything, giving excuses, windows and the rest. So these were imminent coming because the results are not forthcoming. We lost Timo Werner and we lost Lukaku. These players were signed for a very heavy amount of money. And Tuchel could not even bring out the best in these players. Not like they don't want to play for the club. Not like they are not making effort to improve on their games. But the style of play Tuchel was used to is not favoring most of these players. They can't adapt to the system. And if you check since last season till now, most of our goals are scored by the defenders, not even the attackers. It looks like all the attackers in that team are inefficient. So it is down to his playing pattern. It is down to his formation. And he's just been so stubborn using the same formation over and over. Last season, Trevor Chalobah was one of the outstanding academy players that broke into the first team. But why all of a sudden he started benching him? You have to go and sign Koulibaly, sign Fofana, so much amount of money. But at the end of the day,
the problem I don't understand is why sack him 2 days after the transfer window closed, because they could have done it sooner, so they have time to build for the future, because some of the players that he bought was to fit his system. So Todd Boehly also contradicting himself, because some of the players, I'm telling you, that they are not even going to play here. We gave 2 years to Azpilicueta because Thomas Tuchel demanded that leadership from Azpilicueta. I don't see the new manager come here and trust somebody like Azpilicueta. Jorginho was about to be given a long-term contract because of Thomas Tuchel. So I don't understand. It's contradicting a little bit themselves, the philosophy they are bringing in the team. One way, you could have done it sooner or let the manager continue with his project. But when you buy a bunch of players, spend that kind of money, even on Aubameyang, listen, I have no problem with my brother Aubameyang, but he wasn't my number one choice. Probably you could have waited a little bit until January, and then you give like somebody like, let's say, Armando Broja. Just let them fight until December, January, and if it doesn't work out, you can just make some decision quietly instead of rushing. If you look at all the transfer that we were just opportunistic. We saw an opportunity on the market. Oh, Kukurea is there. Okay, let's go. Boom. We bought
panic buys.
Like panic buys. We didn't have any plan. So I'm afraid now that these new owners are gonna lose a lot of money also by doing what they just did during this transfer window, instead of like taking their time a little bit and then see what's gonna happen. Victor is in the house. We're gonna listen to him. Everybody already talked, so don't cut him. And then Mr. Olamide also is in the house. Victor and then Olamide. Victor, the floor is yours. Unmute yourself. I can see you muted. I don't know what the problem with you today, but you can't connect. I see you like 1,000 times in the live stream.
Hello. Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, you have a lot of echoes.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. You have a lot of echoes. You are walking. Everything behind you, we can hear you.
I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
You have a lot of background noise, and I can't handle that. The chat can't handle that. YouTube can't handle that. Mr. Olamide, I had to take you out. And Mr. Victor, I tried to connect to you. I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know what's going on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
All right. I have said this and I'll say it again. and I know people will say, "Oh, Victor, this is all that you talk about." Any coach, this guy yesterday said to the whole world that he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
Yeah, listen, I don't want to cut you, but I watched the video again because you said it yesterday. I didn't believe you. And then I went back to watch the press conference again. And he said that, he was just like throwing everybody under the bus, and I don't know where the problem is, and it's up to me to find solution. It was all over the place, so go on. That's me giving you credit because yesterday I said I'm not sure about what you're saying, but you heard it better than me, so credit to you.
Yeah.
Go.
Thank you so much. But that is the big. I am not necessarily happy. I mean, I'm actually waking up today with mixed feelings because I don't know what the future is. Who is out there to come in and use these players that this man invested in, right? Or told us to go and buy. That is the only problem. But as a coach, he himself said that he doesn't know. And he doesn't with the body language. That tells you that nothing really is going to change. Like I said to you before, when we were not having results, you will know a coach that knows what he's doing, especially when he's bringing in 6 more people to know what he's going to do with them for us to get results. But right around the corner, he tells you after you spend $270 million, pounds, that he doesn't know what to do with again. He just brought in 6 players.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem I have. Like, why spend that kind of money on a manager that you're going to sack in the morning? Doesn't make sense. I don't think Aubameyang was going to accept to come to Chelsea if Thomas Tuchel wasn't there. Some of the panic buy that we went for, I don't think we were going to do it if Thomas Tuchel wasn't there. I think if it was another manager, probably we were going to go for Jesus and also Sterling the same time. We were all over the place. We don't know what we're looking for. Looking for expensive players that might not even perform at Chelsea. This is, I don't know, man. I'm confused.
We are in some serious trouble here. You would think that Abramovic left, and that was going to change things a little bit because this man is not going to, sack players. But this is a results-based business. No matter what you say to me, if Pep and Klopp and the rest were losing games that they should clearly win when they took over, 4 or 5 or whatever it was, they would have been sacked because their Liverpool fans and City fans would not have stood for it. They would have talked about it every single day. Look at what was happening to Manchester City until they started winning the last 4 games. It is a result-based business, folks. Those of you that, especially when you invest this much money in it. So if you are willing to invest almost 300 million, that 300 million, that I always say it, can build you 4 stadiums in some countries. 4 stadiums.
Yeah.
And you invest that in players to run around and kick a ball. And what they are supposed to do, besides the fact that you pay them enormous amount of money every single week. And the coach comes out and tell you, after you lose a miserable game to a team that invested an iota, 100 of what you have invested. And the coach tells you, I don't know, I was not surprised. No, he doesn't he exude confidence. He doesn't come out and say, I know what is wrong here. Be angry. And say, I know what is wrong, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to go and fix it. And then you call them to the training field and change some strategies. Use some personnel. Use some of the people you have not used. The people you bought. You invested 270 million and you come out and tell us, I don't know. I don't know what to do. So this was the result of it. And to finish my point here, any coach that puts his faith in Jorginho will be found out. I said that.
Yeah, Jorginho is one of those down 4.
I'm telling you, any coach that puts his faith in the Jorginho and his style. I mean, Sarri brought Jorginho to Chelsea, and everybody was like, it's a Sarri ball. And this guy came about and played more Sarri ball than Sarri himself. At least with Sarri, we were winning. We were winning some games, league games, whatever. But this guy will put his faith in Jorginho and Kovacic. Everybody yesterday, everybody is talking about the fact that our midfield is small and slow. Our midfield is small and slow. And it's true. When we get the ball, you can tell everybody can come and bully our midfield. Leeds and the rest have all shown everybody how to play against us. And this coach is not willing to make any changes. Style, personnel. He said he didn't know. So he has to go. I'm really sad though. I'm really sad.
It's sad to see somebody losing a job, but he's not as sad as me, who still have a 9 hours job every single day. This guy is a millionaire, multi-millionaire already.
Exactly.
He can afford a boat, an island somewhere. He got a new Brazilian girlfriend. Life is good, and he's gonna get a good check. And before that check is over, it's finished, he's gonna get another job somewhere.
Yeah.
So man, the door is gonna open for him somewhere else. Let's just worry about our club. We see people come and go, and that's the way life is in football. You don't listen to people. That's what you got. Every time really I've been making these videos for 2 years. When I was calling out for him to change, to adjust, to adapt, to trust, to coach, people called me all kind of names. People said I had an agenda. I got a brown envelope. I get paid, I don't know from who, to lead some kind of agendas. No, listen, I was helping him. If he listened, he was going to keep the job. Look at him today. So people who will come behind you and say, oh, you are the boss, you are always good. They don't tell you your mistakes. They are just dragging you right to hell. You know what I mean? Like those people, you have money and everybody wants your money and you can't do any wrong. You know those kind of people, right? They tell you how awesome everything you say. They support you. They show that when you are in trouble, all of them are going to run away. Yeah. And this is exactly what I was saying. It's not me having a campaign against Thomas Tuchel. It's just because I wanted to see him here for long term. And by not using youth, not changing system, not using people from their natural positions, those little things were going to cost him. Playing certain players, favoritism, bringing some players out there, expose them in public, shame them publicly, while protected other can't do any wrong, but some of them always do everything wrong. I saw it. I saw this coming. That's why I had to say it, so he can improve. Now, where are those people who were 24/7 kissing his asses, praising him? Where are you now? You see what I was saying? I told you so. Herbert, you are in the house. Talk to us.
Yeah, I mean, look, obviously you follow your club more closely than I do, and all the reports which are coming, I've been reading some, aggregators, and they've been saying like this was coming. It is not, a reaction to the Zagreb loss. Boli was always looking to sack Tuchel, and I'm reading this report by Matt Law, who is saying basically like Boli wanted Ronaldo to join Chelsea, but Tuchel denied it. He didn't want that kind of player at his club. And when Boli asked him, and Tuchel was left confused, like why does he need to explain it basically? He didn't want Ronaldo at Chelsea, Tuchel, but Boli wanted it.
Yeah, so for commercial reason and for people who can score you goals. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but Tuchel denied it. He didn't want Ronaldo, obviously. Probably he was waiting for Aubameyang and the whole Barca situation to resolve so that he can get him, maybe. But yeah, I think I think this is what, as the day has progressed, it's just like, Tuchel has fallen out with Boli. And I was just listening to you. You were talking about coaching and everything. And all the reports which are coming, like they're suggesting that the players, even the players he bought, are not happy with Tuchel.
Yeah, exactly. Even that is a good point. Even the players that he bought are not happy about what he's doing. Yeah, that is a good point.
Yeah, they're saying like the last two games, like, the players are falling out in training sessions. They don't know what their role is. One day, one left back is playing. Another day, another is coming. Like, look. When Cucurella signed, it was a good time where they're saying, like, there will be competition to good left backs. But Chilwell isn't going to just, sit back and accept, being on bench. He won you the Champions League, if I'm not wrong. He knocked down Mahrez in that final. So he's not just going to be happy sitting on the bench. So you can understand, there will be friction. So clearly, if your manager is spending 50 million on another left back, what does it send a message to Chilwell?
Yeah, to Chilwell.
So just an example.
Exactly.
Yeah, just an example I'm saying, but yeah, and I think, you are very big on this. Like, people never accept blame. You always throw the blame under the bus. You never accept he was wrong. And I think that has led to the fact.
I completely understand. So Mr. CFC OG is in the house. This is my own brother here, okay? Don't touch him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll come strong to you. Go subscribe to CFC OG.
Positivity, man.
Yeah, let's go, bro.
Please, guys, thank you.
Yeah,
man. I mean, I'm going through the 7 stages of grief. I've already passed like 4 of them. I'm at the end,
already. I haven't even grieved ready. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. I just woke up and I was preparing a show. Like I put it like my pre-show, interview and that. And then I checked online. Like I learn it live, like with everybody. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah, so let's go. So you went already 3 stages? Okay.
Yeah, man, through the denial, the shock, denial, anger, bargaining. Now, I'm just that, you know what? It is what it is. We got a guy, Todd B. He's not from Europe. He's not from the UK. He's from another dimension called America. And he's doing things my way or the highway, it seems. And like sometimes I think this guy's high the way he's doing it. It's like I don't understand. I don't understand why he didn't splash so much money on backroom staff. But maybe this was planned from before. It seems like almost like a soap opera because. But if you look at it from pre-season, if you counted pre-season as games, then. Yeah, he wasn't doing well. We did get smashed. We drew against an unknown team that was made a couple of years ago, and it didn't go our way. But honestly, I'm just hopeful that whoever he's gonna bring Pochettino. He's not gonna bring Harry Potter. He's not gonna bring Potter from Brighton, from Brighton, Munich. He's not gonna bring him in. He's gonna bring Pochettino. So all of you already be braced for that. I know Herbert's gonna be laughing at us. Moses, I hope we don't ruin your Chelsea birthday when Pochettino comes.
I don't know. I'm not sure about any candidate at the moment. I'm not sure.
If he was wise,
we're the new Arsenal. What would the old Arsenal do? Arsenal do something stupid, like that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get Pochettino.
If Todd was wise, he will actually work hard to bring Zinedine Zidane.
No,
that's impossible. That's impossible.
No.
Why?
Don't
touch me.
Listen, he refused the PSG job. He's waiting for the national team, France national team, and he refused the job at PSG with more money. They wanted him. They literally gave him a blank check to sign and decide. He doesn't speak English. I mean, there are so many. For me, no Zidane. Let him be a legend somewhere. No, there are so many things I can't explain. Let me say hi to other brothers in the chat. Mr. Chow, YouTube.
Hey guys, you all right?
Yes, sir.
Yo, what up?
Look, I mean, I'm a neutral on this one. I'm not a Chelsea fan. I'm a neutral on this one. I'm a Doncaster Rovers fan from the Football League.
Cool. Respect, bro. Respect to you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Long live Abramovic Chelsea. Look, on this particular occasion, I was shocked by the timing of the sacking. I'll be brutally honest. I was expecting maybe at least a couple more games, or a few games at least, just to see what happens. But I don't know. It's harsh, but that's football. It's a results-based business. If you're not getting results, then at the end of the day, the harshest realities can happen. So the thing I would probably say at this present moment is best of wishes to Thomas Tuchel wherever he goes next. Hopefully he has a job lined up in the future. In terms of replacements, I mean, what I'm hearing from my sources is that Chelsea, and it's been said publicly, Chelsea are set to approach Graham Potter. Now, I don't believe he will leave Brighton. I don't believe he'll leave Brighton because he's got a serious project working there. I've seen Brighton progress even before Graham Potter when they got to the Premier League for the first time. For me, I feel like Potter won't leave that project. So you've got your other two rumoured candidates, Pochettino and Zidane. Zidane won't happen. Pochettino, I've seen some Chelsea fans saying Pochettino should be the one. Again, he's been out of work for a little while now, so it's like, can he get back into the swing of things? I really, really don't know. I'm just having a look now at other potential candidates, because I did get messaged a few potential candidates on just actually now. So looking at other names that are on the list that are in the odds at the minute, Bielsa's apparently an odd. Again, Bielsa's just got sacked by Leeds last season, so would he bring full attacking football to Chelsea where you put your defence at risk? I think with a team like Chelsea, you could have a world-class defence to get away with it, but not on every occasion. So Bielsa, from an attacking point of view, would bring a lot of attack-minded philosophy to Chelsea, but it will also be a bit of a risk because you're providing an exposure for your back line, especially in a back three.
But so does Pochettino. How about Pochettino? He doesn't even care about the defense, it seems. He's going to try to make up.
Yeah, quite a lot of fans saying Pochettino should be the man for the job. One person who is in the bookies odds, and I would see this as a very Frank Lampard type appointment. No. I think one thing
John
that you
Terry?
would see. Yeah, that was. I was going to say John Terry.
No, I don't want to see another legend, bro. They're gonna destroy their status.
John Terry's kind of like Lampard. It's kind of like don't want to ruin that legacy.
A lot of sentiment involved on that one. I don't want to see him unless if there is like we need some people for a short period of time while we're trying to find a proper manager. You bring John Terry in the back room so he can motivate those people, because he's been there on sacking under Abramovic. He can motivate them as a backroom staff, but as a manager, no, not for me.
I think what Chelsea will probably do then, they'll go down one or two routes with Chelsea. They'll either appoint someone now on a 2-3 year deal who will be the manager going forward to produce a plan that's going to win them titles and Champions Leagues, or they will have someone to come in as caretaker for the rest of this season, which would be a bad move altogether for me, because that just writes off the season, and it gives Arsenal the opportunity to move into the top four long term. Chelsea.
How about the World Cup? After the World Cup, a few managers free.
Okay,
I
people
think that would be the way, but I think Chelsea could bring in a caretaker manager for till at least January or the rest of the season, maybe. So someone like a Goose Hiddink taking over for a few months.
January.
So
January would be the game, but I would like to see Pochettino coming, because I don't think Potter will leave Brighton.
Okay, let me say something. Sorry, guys, for cutting you off. There is a development here, like Brighton allowed already Graham Potter to talk to Chelsea. So he's gonna meet with Todd Boehly this afternoon. So yeah, that is a development going on. Looks like we are going for it.
Brighton are making money, innit?
Yeah,
they probably want money for this. They're
16,
making money.
16 million.
Brighton is making a fortune from us.
16 million. They got 16 million.
No, it's 10 million. It's 10 million.
Oh, 10 million? 10? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's released as 10 million.
Okay.
I've just seen it from Fabrizio Romano. I've just seen it from Fabrizio Romano.
Yeah, what he said, Mr. Chow.
So Romano has said contracts ongoing between Chelsea and Brighton for Graham Potter as he's the priority option. Pochettino has been proposed to Todd Boehly as an available option on the 4 names list. Talks ongoing, Boehly on it. So it seems like with Potter, it's with on the table, and Pochettino is the number 2 if
it doesn't work out
fails.
with
So Potter doesn't want to leave. Pochettino's the second option pretty much. But the contract's on the table for Graham Potter, which it's all up to Potter and Boehly now. If they agree, then Brighton need to start looking for a replacement.
Chelsea might as well be the parent club of Brighton.
Mm-hmm.
Take their players away, but we get their managers at will. Because we are the bigger boys in town. It's really. I mean, I like Potter. I hope that he be successful. I will be successful at Chelsea with these players. I will be. I mean, seriously, anybody will be. This stubborn Tuchel.
So, Mr. Charles, do you have a YouTube channel?
Yes, it's just called Chow. It's just
okay. Can you put your link in the comment section so I can copy it and paste it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and thank you so much for stopping by because it's much appreciated. It's good to see somebody from another team to give you his perspective about, because we are blinded by the sentiment. So
it's nice because I was saying about thanks, mate.
Oh, you found him?
Yeah, I'll put the link in the comment section and that. But no, it's nice because our manager Gary McSheffrey, it's his first full season in management, and he only lost his first game on Saturday last week, and he's gone unbeaten in 6, nice. Which is our best start in 30 years. So
nice.
Gary McSheffrey hopefully is the future, and we'll bounce back this weekend against Hartlepool and get back to League One as soon as possible.
Mansfield.
Yeah, and then push back to the Championship long term, but try and get back in League One this year. So I've got faith in McSheffrey. He seems to be a great man manager, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Nice one, bro. I would like really to have you often here so you can give a different perspective. If you want to push your channel, you want to, anytime you want, bro, just come back here because this is a place for everybody. Much appreciated. Stay there. I'm not pushing you out or anything. I wanted to appreciate somebody from another team coming to our conversation and give us the perspective, the way he sees things from his perspective.
Yes. We like to think that we are equally objective. Like, even though we are ardent Chelsea fans, we really call it like it is. We call balls and strikes. Charles, welcome though. Charles, welcome. Come and give us your neutral perspective. Yeah. But we here always try to see it also from the center, even though we are diehard Chelsea fans. But
so did you Charles, I think you put your contact on StreamYard. Can you do it like on YouTube comment?
Yeah. I'll put my channel.
Yeah, put on YouTube comment. It's gonna be easier for me because I'm taking just your image from StreamYard to bring it on OBS and on YouTube. So it's kind of separate programs that I'm using right now. So if you want to see other comment people and everything that's happening, you have to have another window for YouTube and stuff like that. This is the only way I find easier for people to call at the moment. So it's going to be this way for a little while because StreamYard is kind of very limited for me to do everything that I want to do. So
No, I appreciate that. Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys.
So, this is the list. Oh, so Charles, he's gone? Yeah, but he's okay. So, the list for people: manager Antonio Conte, Pep Guardiola, Diego Simeone. No. Oh, you're talking about the manager who already got jobs. So yeah, Allegri, Max Allegri. Yeah, everybody.
No. It's the managers which Tuchel has beaten. He has beaten all these managers.
Oh, the manager that all of these managers.
How are they all available?
That he beaten. Yeah. He leaves a good legacy. You have to give it to him. Champions League, World Cup, and a lot of finals, even if we didn't win. But credit to get in the final is not an easy task. And Super Cup, so he deserves his flowers. Yeah. But I think it's time to take a good break with his Brazilian model. Somewhere in the Bahamas, enjoy your time because he's gonna get a job somewhere else.
He's rich.
Yeah, he's rich. He doesn't need any
15 million now.
Yeah.
That is the best.
We saying Herbert, man.
Yeah.
Well, go on, Herbert, brother. Man United, they're up in here. Why Man United?
No, I was just about Graham Potter. I mean, look, when we were getting our manager, basically we had two choices as well, Potter and Ten Hag. And we went for the upcoming manager because of his style of play and everything. And I think that's what Chelsea has to do. Because, look, United will give Ten Hag time, lots of time. And hopefully, if you appoint Potter, who is also a bit of similar profile like Ten Hag, obviously he's not in Champions League, but he's upcoming as well.
If we appoint Potter, that means Todd Bowley knows what he's doing. He knows football.
Yes.
He doesn't know football. Therefore, he should go for someone who's, I call, a casual. In UFC they say you're casuals. He's a casual fan. He'll know Pochettino. That makes sense. He's an idiot. He's really you know when you got like a little kid playing FIFA the game, they only know like 30 players. Like, you know, when you got like we know hundreds of players. We know so many players. It's actually embarrassing. We're fans, we're fanatics. Like Todd B knows a couple of managers. Like I heard about that Zinedine Zidane fella. Like, come on, like I'm telling you, if he gets Harry Potter to do his magic at our team, you know what I'm saying? Because look what he's done to them. He's turning them to Brighton.
Yeah.
People calling him Brighton Munich on Discord, on Twitter. Let's see, man.
You know, if Potter is to come on board, you know Cucurella is going to play every day. Now, that's besides the point.
But he knows how to rotate, though. I mean,
exactly. He knows how to rotate.
It's not a problem to have a quality player. Now we have to start negotiating Billy Gilmore back again.
Exactly. That's what happened to Chelsea, right? That's what we are very lucky. We are very lucky that we didn't necessarily sell Lukaku. Lukaku might have a try again next year.
Yeah, I mean,
already Lukaku will be back.
Lukaku might be back. That's right, Mr. Oji. That's right.
Yeah. But the point here is this, that we are also underestimating the actual knowledge base of Todd. I mean, this guy is in charge of a huge club in the world of football. You think that he's so void of information? Like a lot of people speaking into his head.
Mr. Charles, you put the link before. It didn't show anything because you were not allowed to do that if you are not like a moderator. But now you are mod. You can put again your link on YouTube and it's gonna work, because before YouTube blocked it, but now I put you as a mod. You can put it back so we can show everybody.
Give me a mod as well, bro.
You are mod. Huh?
Oh, am I? Okay, I didn't
yeah,
realize.
You can punish whoever you want there. You are. You can take off.
Evil like that, man.
You can take everybody off if you want.
YouTube is nice. YouTube is nice. If you go on Discord and you join any of those Discords, like Never Foul or Chelsea, you hear some crazy stuff, man. You can say anything on that. You can show any picture.
I know what you mean. No.
Please help us, YouTube. We love YouTube.
We love YouTube. So Mr. If you haven't followed me, people on social, mostly I am on Twitter, Instagram sometimes. I don't want to just be everywhere. Huh?
What's your Twitter handle again?
The same, Green Turf, one word, Green Turf, or at the Green Turf 2, the Green Turf 2. If you wanna go at 8. But if you tap the Green Turf in one word,
mate, do some Twitter spaces sometimes, man. Do some late night Twitter spaces. We'll chop shop.
Yeah, so I always follow people back. I don't have any ego or anything. I'm just one of you. So let's follow each other and grow the community if you want. And Mr. Charles,
one thing is for sure, Oz.
Yeah,
Chelsea is always full of drama, regardless of the CEO. Every single time, because I don't know what is the deal. We are not the calm littles.
You don't like drama?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like,
I mean, it's better than being, I don't know, who's the driest club? Like, I don't know, Fulham. It's like dead. That's dead.
It's like the excitement never ends with Chelsea. You know, just
never.
Play your games and go relax. It's always something there with Chelsea. Always.
Just the Abramovic stuff was crazy. That was like a movie. Crazy. It's like,
he wasn't going to last this long.
This whole thing.
Yeah, if Abramovic was there.
He was. He would have been gone a long time ago. Yeah, he would have been gone a long time ago. He doesn't know. He doesn't know how to handle this team. I mean, when he was at PSG, the players already set. Anybody that went in there would have picked 90% of the time the same selection, because he wasn't gonna not pick those 2 people or 3 people up front who knew what they were doing. So this guy has not really been inventive. He has not been innovative in any way, shape, or form. When he was at Dortmund, say what you want to say, but they were not really significant as a football club in the world of football. So we know that Chelsea, it comes with a lot of pressure. And the EPL is at the center of world football, period. It's the whole world. The whole world follows this one. Germany, maybe 2 or 3 or 3 teams I follow. France, maybe
The whole world loves Premier League. I'll be in Morocco and they're all jumping on the Premier League. The Premier League is the biggest movie.
The pressure is immense. The
All
pressure
right.
is immense.
All right, people. So we have 10 minutes to close this show. I will be back today because we have so many things happening right now. I need to take people out and get my cereal and coffee very quickly. Beat the traffic. I will be back like in 3 hours from now with another show because people need to talk. So I am asking you if you can help me get 300 likes before you leave. Yes, we can do it. Just one click away. And go subscribe to my brother OG, CFC OG, also on YouTube. Great channel and always great content over there. And yeah, that is about it. The latest one being that Graham Potter, as we speak, he is having a dinner. You know, when you have a meal, a good meal with Todd Bowley, it's hard to say no. So that guy is going to have a meal with Graham Potter because he been allowed, according to many sources, to talk to Chelsea because this could be opportunity of lifetime. You don't get an opportunity like
Brighton. That's why they're letting him. They're making money from this if it goes through.
Exactly.
Yeah, so they might let him go. I actually been in Brighton. We took the train from London when I was there in Europe. London to Brighton.
Nice, right?
Yeah,
It's
I
nice.
actually know some people in Brighton. I went around the stadium. I never went in the stadium, but because we went to visit some people over there, and kind of see beautiful stadium there outside, of course, not inside.
Yeah,
but,
bro. If you ever come London again, holler at me. I'll give you my apartment, man.
Oh wow! Thank you so much, my bro. We had to pay. We always have to pay for hotel.
No, brother. I always rent it out here and there, brother. It's always open.
No
and
problem.
Free. It's a nice little apartment in Notting Hill. Holler at me, brother.
Oh wow! Thank you so much,
OG,
man.
you are kind. You are kind.
Yeah, he's very kind, man.
You as well.
I'll phone you. I'll phone you. You get us some tickets.
No Airbnb. Don't worry. I'll put you straight there.
You hook us with some ticket and that, so we can have good time.
Well, the tickets are always going up, man. They're always going up. We have so many fans from around the world that will buy these tickets. Like I see these Chinese group buying tickets £300 each, and I was like, wow.
Yeah,
the prices are crazy.
Wow.
125 if you're a member.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. No problem. The man
I think Potter will really consider this job and take it. You know how you become an elite manager? Is to actually be a coach of an elite club. And then you never really will ever be poor again. Like Tuchel today is getting a handsome check, and after that he's going to go relax somewhere, and he will just wait for another manager to fall, and then he will be called.
Yeah, he will be called. Don't worry about him. He's rich.
I'm not worried about Tuchel, man. Yeah. He'll get another multi-million
dollar another
contract.
job, no problem.
Exactly. Who cares? He'll get millions again. Who cares about Tuchel, man? He's fine. We're fucked.
He's fine. So, all right, people. It's time now to say goodbye to people. I have to get some work done and do what I said to do. I'll be back in a few hours from now. Mr. OG, plug yourself, brother, and see you when you have time.
You guys know my channel, literally CFC OG, but give me some more followers on Instagram or Twitter. That's CFC OGW6. And I'm doing a TikTok soon. When I do that, I'll put that as well here.
Thank you so much, my brother. I'll see you in a little bit. Thank you. OG is gone. Moses, are you still there? You've been very quiet, though. Moses, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
I don't even remember if you said anything.
No, I didn't say anything because you guys were so engaged.
Oh wow, no, you have to cut us off. So listen, stay there. I'm gonna give you like 5 minutes at the end because you didn't talk. Let's say just goodbye to Mr. Victor to conclude, and I will come back to you and give you some minutes so you can kind of give, empty your pocket. Go, Victor.
Sure, no problem.
You're actually showing me the trick of how to get a lot of time.
Mhm.
Next time I'll be very quiet. And then if I don't say anything, you give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes is a lot.
Now let's see if you're gonna get on Jorginho. Jorginho is not a DA anymore. He's not gonna play anymore. So you have nothing to complain about.
I would love to not complain about our midfield because of Jorginho is there. And in fact, that is how I'm gonna sign off today.
Okay.
I hope the next manager, whoever he is, definitely not gonna be a she, but whoever he is, is aware that our midfield is soft. And slow and small. So we have to make sure that we change it. This is the
We can't hear you, Mr. Moses. You are cutting. You are off. Mr. Victor, you are off. Okay, Mr. Victor is gone. Let's go. Moses.
Oh, hello, guys. Wow. I woke up this morning. The first thing I saw on my phone was Tuchel has been sacked. But I'm saddened and also I'm not surprised because I think he lost his job based off of the interview he had after the match. To come out publicly and say you don't understand, you don't know what the issue is, when you just sign these players to come in to help you with the tasks that you have on hand, and what you want these players, and to have the type of game that we have.
Somebody please watch out your background. Yeah, go on, Mr. Moses.
It was embarrassing because it's like we had no clue how to break
down anybody. Yeah, you're right.
And that is worrying because it's not only the first time that we have come in such a situation and we couldn't find a way through. And like I said, for him to come out and say, "Oh, I don't know what the issue is," when we have already
damning.
It was damaging for himself. And he let himself down. He let the board down. He let everyone associated with Chelsea down. So, I'm not surprised the board has decided this step, but hopefully, as it is on record, whenever someone comes in, they always do better. I hope that's the case, but also I'm really praying that we get some stability because every time coaching, back and forth, we are known for that too much. But I'm hoping that Tuchel will be the one to change that.
I wanted him to continue, bro, but I wanted also to change his philosophy, be humble, and that just
That's the problem. When something is not working, try other ways. One thing, and it hasn't been working. Why can't you change it? People around Chelsea always making videos, commenting that things is not working. Why can't you change it? You have players that are not only one-dimensional. Play a lot of different positions and stuff like that. Change it.
Yeah, you have to change it, my brother. So listen, Mr. Moses, can you conclude because I have some work to do, and then I will come back today. I'm gonna have 6 hours or 8 hours show. Everybody's gonna talk. So my brother, what is your next step now?
My next step is I'm just praying that we get someone that will come and bring smile to our faces because right now we are really struggling. So that's just my take, and hopefully that can be as soon as possible.
All right, my brother. Take care and come back at some point after a few hours, right? Put your notification on. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much, Mr. Moses, for helping. Mr. Smart, are you there? Say goodbye. Joseph, I'm coming back to you right now. Joseph.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye only.
Okay, all right.
You wanted to say something? Go very quickly. What is your choice between Pochettino, Pochettino and Graham Potter? What is your choice?
Although both of them, I would have preferred Pochettino, but I would have prefer if they signed Zidane. It would be better because he understands more of the football because of the trophy he has won too. So I would have preferred Zidane.
Zidane to come to Chelsea.
But they should bring in a coach. They should bring in a coach that will understand the team and that will take this team forward. So that's my opinion. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Come back later. I have to walk. Mr. Joseph, you are always late. What's going on? Don't drive. Don't drive, brother. Don't drive. Don't drive. You have to park your car. Okay. Tell me what you think now, and then I'm going to let you go.
I'm sad, man. I'm feel for the Chelsea, man. This club, man, they're disappointing us, I don't know what they are thinking.
Well, you're going to show pride?
If they want to sack this manager, why they support all the players, buying, spending those kind of players until last minute, and now today they say they want to sack him?
That is a good question, though. Why let him spend money and not give him enough time to work? Yeah, you have a point. You have a point right there.
Yeah. There is not now another manager is coming in and you're gonna mess up again. selling players, sending loans, and everything is gonna be mess. I don't know who's gonna come in and fix this Chelsea team this time. I'm surprised, my friend. I'm sad for this guy, man.
Yeah,
he give us at least a nice time, and we've been happy and beating Manchester City and getting Champions League and those kind of things. And also last time, you know, the Tottenham derby and running all the tunnel like 50 yards or 20 yards.
It was a lot of entertainment. Yeah, it was a lot of entertainment. But listen, bro, we are sad because he's gone, but he's going with a big paycheck. And then he's going to be sad before that money finishes. He's going to find a nice job somewhere in the big club somewhere. So we shouldn't be like too concerned about his future. He got a new girlfriend from Brazil now. He got a lot of money. He can relax now, take time with family. And then he's going to be back with Real Madrid and other big teams. Don't worry about him. But listen, we are Chelsea Football Club. Nobody is bigger than Chelsea. We've seen people come and go. Mourinho went, we didn't die. Ancelotti went, we didn't die. We are Chelsea and we shall survive. Okay?
Yeah, at least you make me hope little bit survive or nothing.
Yeah, that's the problem, bro. We are Chelsea. Don't say, oh, never. Who is going to be there? No. We have people out there who are going to do the job. You're going to be happy. You're going to be smiling every week. And believe me, you're going to be smiling. No problem at all, my brother. Listen, have a good day and come back after hours because I have to go and walk a little bit, you know. Need to pay some bills and stuff. So, yeah, I'll be back at some point today, okay?
Okay.
All right, my brother, drive safely and God bless you. All right, that was my brother Joseph, live from Johannesburg, and he's going to be there to close this shop. I'm going to have to go. I'll be back today. We have so many shows. I have to open the line for everybody to come here and express themselves, give their opinions, and by that time, probably Graham Potter is going to be announced. Who knows? We don't know. Let me read a few more comments before I leave. Chelsea will continue to be Chelsea. Even Thomas Tuchel has left. You are right. Mr. Tabiso say, Potter won't come to Chelsea. This club is a joke. Oh, wow. I don't know about that, but my club is not a joke, bro. You have to make decisions sometimes. Decisions are hard to make. But sometimes you have to do it. I saw people come and go. We lost Mourinho. We lost Ancelotti. We lost Di Matteo. We lost all kind of people. We didn't die, bro. Don't just make my club looks like we are not a serious club. We are doing serious businesses. And when you lose the dressing room, when everybody is not happy about you, what do you want the owner to do? You want him to sack all 25 players and bring 25 more? No. You have to make some tough decisions. Mr. Smart, you are the last comment. You say Tuchel out, but Chelsea board is considering Graham Potter, Pochettino and Zidane as Tuchel replacement. No, Zidane. Zidane is not coming to Chelsea for sure. Zidane is waiting for the national team, French national team. He refused money at PSG. And I don't see him coming to Chelsea. He doesn't speak English. It's going to be another issue here under Zidane. Probably somebody who knows the league a little bit, like Graham Potter. I can tolerate, but I haven't really processed in my mind what is happening now and what my choice is going to be. So in my next video, I might be throwing some names out there. But whoever is going to be there, I'm not responsible, okay? I didn't sack Thomas Tuchel. And I'm not going to be responsible of getting somebody else. So don't get on me. I'm not happy with this news. Tuchel is a good coach. He wasn't happy for him playing players wrong position and all that. Okay. No choice. Tuchel had to leave and all that. Okay, that is your opinion, my brother Benjamin. Listen, I'll be back at some point. God bless you. On your way out, don't forget to like. Why people don't like? Come on, bro. Somebody who woke up 3 o'clock in the morning, come here to give you the platform to express yourself for free, and you refuse to give him 1 freaking like. Something is wrong with you. If you didn't like, do it now, because otherwise we're gonna get Di Matteo back in the team, or we're gonna get Frank Lampard, and you're gonna get frustrated. So if you wanna see elite coach that you wanna see, like this video, right? Otherwise, I'm gonna bring people that you don't like just because you didn't like this video. Anyways, people, all the jokes aside, on your way out, help your brother get 300 likes. Is 300 likes too much asking? No, because we can do it if we just push that like button. One click away, 1 second of your life. The brother been here for how many hours? 3 hours. 3 hours of hard work. 3 hours and 11 minutes exactly. So if you can't give me 1 second of your life, something is wrong with you, okay? And then you are very stingy in your life. You're not going to help anybody, right? Anyways, people, I'm out. I'll see you in a little bit. Coming back today, we have so many shows, all right? Stay tuned.
Yeah. Unknown Brain. Marvin Devine. I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming. It's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when